it's me. Today we're checking out some creative people on the internet. The cutest video you'll watch today. Opening a candy bar. Whoa! So that's where babies come from. Age your candy bars for 9 months and just... Bro spawned equipped in a onesie and everything. Oh, whoa! That was aggressive. The way they just like flipped the dough ball into a baby. I didn't learn about this in biology class. Okay, I will say it's pretty cute though. I gotta watch this in slow motion. Like, where did that baby pop out of? Ah, wow. That is some crazy editing. It's not real. Y'all know I have taken my dogs to get dyed. So when I take them to get groomed, when they're getting a bath, the color basically sits on them like a conditioner and then dyes them. It's not harmful to the dog at all. But like this dog groomer takes it to the next level. You want a design on your dog, we're gonna make it have a literal peach booty. Bro, my jaw dropped when I saw this. Like that dog gonna have all the other dogs at the dog park acting up. I can't believe they gave this dog a BBL. That's crazy. Walking into the dog park with a whole yacht. I can't believe that. Wait, they put a cat on a dog? Okay, this is tripping me out. It's like a little too realistic. Wow, they're so colorful. Y'all made a Beanie Baby out of him. That is insane. I crocheted the very hungry caterpillar and all the food it eats if anyone cares. Wait, I remember that book when I was a kid. I grew up with a hungry caterpillar. Got the apple pie, the watermelon, everything. And yes, he can eat the food. Wait, you stuff him with all the food. He is simply a sack for the sustenance he eats? Okay, that's kind of crazy, but like also terrifying. Look at his face. Me after Thanksgiving dinner. Bro's definitely gonna have a tummy ache after eating 4 oranges, an apple, and various desserts. Transforming resin into artistic clocks. 5-minute crafts, write that down, write that down. Oh, they could never. I don't know what 5-minute crafts up to these days, but they be using resin on the most random things. Like, let's make a corn-shaped nose that you can wear out of resin. I don't know, why can't they do something cool like this? And then they took corks, poured resin over them. Okay, this one's gonna be cool. And then painted the back of it black. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. That actually looks like art. 5-minute crafts taking notes right now. Like, do this, but make it with teeth. And then wear it as a necklace. Genius. Somebody finally did it. She did the Roblox makeup in real life. And it actually eats. Oh my God, that is so good. Wait, it actually looks so good. And then the basic one, okay, that's my least favorite. The clown, okay, wow. That is like spot on. I think the first one went crazy. I don't think that amount of blush could ever look good in person, but like on camera, blush blindness does not exist. I am shook how good these look. This artist can make anything disappear. You got some strawberries here? Oh, I thought she was just gonna eat them. That's literally the quickest way to make them disappear, right? No, we're gonna take the long way. Literally painted them gone. Oh, ew. Oh, the paint was still wet. Painted those strawberries better than I could do my makeup. Y'all know Moodang, right? I don't think I've talked to you guys about Moodang. Basically, it's this pygmy hippo that's been going viral for the past few months for being an absolute diva. She's so chunky, but she is so mean. Not very polite, but very cute. They made a Moodang cupcake. And it's crazy how simple it is. It's like mostly frosting and then frost it. What did you frost Moodang with? Oh, wow, that's it. Then you can literally eat Moodang. I actually had a Moodang cake for my birthday. Yes, I ate Moodang. I do not regret my actions. She had a bunch of piercings on her ears. That's at least 10 piercings on one ear with the butterfly backs. Bro, how do you even sleep on your side? How do you keep your hair down? Oh, I hate butterfly backs so much. They took them all out and then replaced them with flat backs. Okay, that is so much better. Oh, this is just so satisfying. I cannot stand the butterfly clips. I didn't realize you could just buy flat backs and just replace the back of your earrings with flat backs. That's so much better. That's why I love my earrings so much. I have nothing with a back. All of my earrings, they're all like rings and they all like close into each other, or they have a flat back. And it just feels so nice. They like never get caught on anything. They don't bother me when I sleep, except this one. I don't know if you can see it. It was like 3 very sharp spikes. Sometimes she'd be stabbing me, but that's all right. Okay, there's been this thing on TikTok with dry yogurt. You basically take the yogurt, scoop it into a paper towel. They put some food coloring with it and squeeze out the water. Keep it in the fridge overnight. You know when you let your yogurt sit in the fridge and then there's like liquid that settles on top? That's the whey. That's the protein. You want to eat that. But I guess people are like getting rid of it and making dry yogurt. But anyways, what I was getting to is that people are making all sorts of fun shapes out of their dehydrated yogurt, including animals. I don't know how I feel about this. Would you eat him? I wouldn't. Would you eat them? No, they're dogs. PETA's gonna cancel me. The meme cat, the crying one, bro, I could never. Oh, but those blueberries though, why does the fruit look so perfect? You cannot eat Doge. Even if he's frolicking within a bed of cornflakes. You can't pay me to eat one of these. This is horrible. Creative, but horrible. I thought they were making one of those robots. Like, are we there yet? Realistic anime robots? No, this entire thing is made out of fondant. They are making a life-size statue. You see like my anime statues? Hold on, I'll show you them in a sec. They're like super detailed. They got all this stuff going on, like their magical powers all around them, and the detail is crazy, but they made a life-size, I don't know what character this is. She low-key looked like a Genshin character. This took months to make. There's a whole team of people working on her every single day. Wait, why are y'all blurring her? She's literally made out of fondant. What are you hiding? The fondussy? That was weird. Why did they censor her like that? Wait, they're still doing it. She's indecent. Put some more fondant on her. I can't believe this entire thing is edible. Like, bro, she is 100% edible. Who would eat that? I would feel so guilty taking the first bite. Like, let's ruin this piece of art that took 6 months to make. Also, why did they make it out of fondant? If you're gonna make something this intricate, like at least make it out of clay so like it lasts. This level of detail is absolutely insane. If I had to take a bite out of that thing, I would go for the hair. I still can't believe you can eat that. Not that it's physically possible, but that it's legal. This is more of like a moral issue. Look, hold on. Okay, I got all these anime statues. Like, you see this? Tengen looking like a snack. Okay, I might eat him if we made an edible version of him. Aaron, that's what I'm talking about. The level of detail. Yeah, zoom into those abs. It's just crazy to think that level of detail is for eating. It's like there's mashed potato and then there's her. A literal goddess. Stupid. This guy is one of the craziest cake makers on the internet. There's a handful now. There's that dude that can make anything out of chocolate, but wait, this dude stacked some cookies together and put some frosting in between them and then started layering it and made a furry out of it. Is it a squirrel? Metro, does he work for the police force? It doesn't matter because we're making him a little stand with a cake and some edible, perfectly browned autumn leaves. Like, this whole scene he's creating is straight out of a fairy tale. He even got a 3-decker cake, and yes, the cakes are actual cakes that are layered on top of each other. This is insane to me. I wonder what the leaves are made of. Can you eat those? Why would you want to eat him? I don't know how anybody can look at this dude and eat him. Like, this is art. I can't believe it started out with a frosted cookie and then ended with this. Bro's a magician. Another thing I've been obsessed with lately is holiday drinks and like all these super aesthetic ones. When do I ever make a holiday drink? I'm a water and matcha kind of guy. Occasionally coffee. But like, they took some marshmallow fluff, put it on the rim. Okay, hear me out. You gotta trust the process in this. These sprinkles, not my favorite, the round ones, but they're the star of the show. I don't care what you put in your drink, mix it up, pour it in, and then wait. You just leave it. You leave your cup until the artificial color from all the sprinkles kind of melts into the bottom of the cup. Okay, this is so freaking cool to me. Is that like not insane? How it just like all melted? Wow! And then you like take one sip and then it all mixes up together and turns doo-doo brown. Not very aesthetic, huh? Nunu's house makes miniature art of food. They made the world's smallest cookie platter. They're picking up each cookie with some tweezers. I'm pretty sure some of y'all have nose hairs bigger than these cookies. Oh man, this is adorable. And it looks so realistic. Like, this is crazy. I can't believe this is art. Like, can you eat it though? Or is it like made of plastic? I can't tell. They look a little too realistic. They even made the world's smallest cup of noodles. I don't know. That thing looks edible to me. I was invested in this page. I kept scrolling and then I found the world's smallest bakery. And like, I cannot believe that this is miniature. Like, look at the detail in this. Y'all recording with like a ×24 zoom to get this kind of detail. Y'all got a magnifying glass to be able to see the layers on that croissant. I can't believe this. It's not even just one piece. Like, where are all these coming from? Do y'all like hand make all of these pastries? They look so real. Like, this does not look like a plastic toy to me. I could bite into this croissant. It would like flake into like 3 pieces of crumbs. This is a Japanese page and I translated the caption and they said, having bread in the house makes me feel safe. Interesting, because same. I never thought about it that way. I love bread, but never did I open up my freezer and be like, bread, I feel safe in this house. Unless by bread you mean guns. Because yeah, same. This artist turns clay into art. Okay, this is something I've never seen before. He peeled a page from a clay book. Okay, I don't think you guys understand how something like this is made. So you see how it's a clay cube? It's like a cake, a clay cake. And every time you slice a sheet of clay off the top of it, it's the same exact thing as the sheet under it. So you can just like keep slicing it. I cannot believe this is made out of clay. You see this? They make a long piece of clay. Haha. Long art. And then they slice it into a bunch of pieces. So it's like, slice a cake? No, slice of clay. It's like when they make that really long candy where it's layers upon layers of sugar paste and then they take up the layers, roll it up, make it into the design and then slice it up so that each piece of candy has the same design. What does that say? Merry Christmas? Bro, how do they do that? It's like hundreds of long candy layered together and then they pull it until it's like a candy string and then chop it up. And the best part is you can eat it. Not the clay version, but the candy version. It's like, I don't think you guys realize how long something like this takes. And here we are seeing the entire process in a few seconds. I love knowing how things work. Literally me trying to cover up a pimple. Okay, she did it again, but with a spoon. There is no way you can make this spoon disappear. Like literally just take the spoon and toss it. No, paints it. You could have taken this opportunity to give yourself a silly new nose. And just like that, it's gone. Okay, the shadow is like creeping me out. Ah, I feel like the paint was wet. Again, a nose full of spoon and a mouth full of paint. I made a decaf coffee with expired beans. This is not good. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button in the face. Hello friends, it's me. And today we are checking out some very creative people on the internet. So they make desserts out of meringue, which is whipped egg whites and sugar that have been very badly beaten to make these. Boring. But this page makes it into very silly shapes. Different colors. Is that a penguin? Oh, he has a little hat. You know, quite the distinguished gentleman. How is it just like staying? It doesn't just like melt. You're telling me this guy is edible? Please don't eat him. Put him on my shelf until he expires or we get ants because I refuse to eat something this cute. She is making this massive cake. It's an 8-decker cake. Oh, but she's making it inside out themed. You know, I have not watched this movie yet, but I recognize the characters. I've been seeing them everywhere. And each layer is one of the characters. Is this like a very rich child's birthday cake? You know, I only thought they did like huge cakes like this for weddings. Amazing. Like every character gets their own layer, but wait, it's not even done yet. What are these balls? Are they edible? It's like the gotcha balls that you get from Japan. Oh, they're just put them on top. Oh, that is a huge knife. That knife might get me demonetized. Oh wait, where did it go? I guess it's not for cutting, just for threatening. Oh, wow. Oh, they are actually candy. You can eat those. And they have photos on the inside. Oh, wow. That's amazing. The entire thing is edible. I think even the photos are edible. They look like they're printed on fondant. You know, in another video, I was talking about how they have these massive cakes, but they are lies. It's not all actually cake. That's how you save a lot of money on those big fancy cakes. You make 90% of it of cardboard and then 10% of it is cake. I saw this on my Instagram feed. I thought these were phone cases. Like, oh cool, they made ceramic phone cases. Grandma would love this one. Oh, there's like ornaments and everything. And then they broke it in half and caramel came out. This one also also is filled with food. Like, it's chocolate. The way my jaw dropped when I discovered that this was chocolate. It looks like ceramic art. Grandma has a whole credenza filled with these things. Oh, so they paint the mold and then put the chocolate in it, stuff it with caramel. You know, I wish there wasn't music on this because I want to hear that crunch. I wouldn't even want to eat this because it looks so good. Also, this chocolate looks very expensive not to eat it. I can't believe I thought that was a phone case. This is the guy who works for Lego, and he made some Lego scissors. But wait, now he's gonna make a Lego tape dispenser? Okay, surely that is not made of Lego. He's gonna make one. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. You know, there's literally a Lego piece for everything. Every single shape, I'm convinced. This guy has convinced me. You know, even the little spikes where you break the tape. Okay, but how is the tape gonna work? I don't know if it's gonna work. Like, can you actually pull it out? No, I don't think so. But still, like, that's very convincing. And then put it on Jerry's desk with the rest of the Lego objects. I'm convinced you can literally make anything out of Lego. Rating things my dad Jeff has done. What has Jeff done? Draw a picture for my mom in their bedspread every day. The Volkswagen bus. I'm sorry, bro drew that with his finger, like on one of those velvet blankets. I've seen people draw a smiley face on their blanket, but like this is next level. Like this should be hung up. What happens like when you go to bed and you have to ruin it? Is this what happens when you don't have a phone in bed? Jeff did it again with the Bob Ross landscape. Very impressive. 11 out of 10. I thought the Volkswagen bus was a little more impressive, but wow. Like, imagine coming home to a masterpiece every night just to ruin it. America. But not on the wife's side. Plot twist, she's actually from Canada. A real big car guy. A cute little island that I wouldn't want to be trapped on. Whoa. Yeah, I really like the contrast. Like, that must have been so satisfying to make, like, the sky and then the ocean, like, different colors. Like, it's crazy how you could do this because there's literally just, like, an up and a down where it makes it different colors. In this case, probably, like, a left makes it lighter, the right makes it darker. I don't think you realize how impressive this is to be drawing on a velvet sheet. I'm sorry, blanket. Only a few colors available. Your bro was probably in a rush that morning. Okay, this one is trippy. How is it so perfect? Were there tools involved? Did he just like roll his finger in a circle and just make this? I am so impressed. And then Kraft mac and cheese commented, Jeff, please draw us next. And Jeff obeyed Kraft mac and cheese because that's just what you do. Here he is in action. He uses a tool. I don't know why I imagine him like laying on the bed with his feet kicked up in the air, drawing with his finger. No. Jeff is a professional. He has a tool for it. It's like a pencil, but no lead necessary. Made Kraft mac and cheese logo. Wow. Please, no mac and cheese on the bed. POV, you're a dad and your kids asked if they could go camping alone. What do you mean alone? Y'all are children. Kids can't go camping by themselves. Deconstructed their Barbie car. Why'd you have to do them like that? You could have just said no. No, and I'm destroying your Barbie car. Oh no, he didn't destroy the car. He's just transforming it into something else. Pull out the wood. What are we making here? Bro is building an entire house in an afternoon. No, 5-minute crafts be like, yeah, so easy. You can do it in 5 minutes. This definitely took a few weeks. Literally looks like a camper. I had the toy wheels on it. It's even got reflectors on it, so it's street legal. Put some sleeping bags in the back and you can actually camp in there. And you can tow it on your car. Okay, this is incredible. Wow. Wait, I thought he took apart the car in the beginning. He just modded it. Bro just casually pimped her ride. Now I guess she can go camping from the comfort of mother and father's driveway. That would be so fun to have as a kid. Like, I literally always wanted a treehouse. But like, this might even be better than a treehouse because you could like move it around. You could take it wherever you want. And you could sleep in it. Crazy. Making tacos in class. What do you mean tacos in class? That's Play-Doh. That's not a real tortilla. Wait a second. What happened? It's paper now. Y'all are cooking paper tortillas on a paper pan over an iPad fire. It's not the same thing. We are not the same. Oh, and now the steak. Oh, I hope we haven't carne asada. I understand that level of hunger. The period before lunch. Oh, and then it's been chopped up. Just chop it over the fire. Nothing like some paper asada. This is what cooking in Minecraft would be like. I've never seen somebody make paper look so appetizing. Y'all said no phones, but y'all didn't say we couldn't make tacos on the iPad in class. This would literally make me even more hungry. They took the world's tiniest mouse, put some fur on him, painted and gave him a raspberry. Okay, this is the tiniest art in the video. Okay, so basically he was just naked and being stabbed in the booty hole, and then add fur, paint him, and give him a raspberry. I don't know if the raspberry would be fair compensation for a needle up the booty hole. Okay, have tiny mouse, now what? We got this dude back at it again. The world's best chocolatier. I've seen a bunch of cool stuff on TikTok, but like, now what? He's making a cardboard box out of chocolate. Wait a second. That's a box, but like 100% out of chocolate. I don't know how he does it. And then add the Amazon logo. But wait, no, it's not Amazon. It's Amori. That's him. He is Amori's on. Bro made edible tape. I mean, it's literally just sugar. Sugar and water, right? Just act cool. Very cool. You have to have crunchies on the inside. You know, I like that he also makes it taste good. You know, I've never had any one of these, but like there's so many layers to these cakes. A sweet treat must have layers. Oh, and then marshmallow packing peanuts. Genius. Bro, just take my money. Just take all of it. And he's gonna cut it in half. Oh, wow. See, that's what I'm talking about. You see the layers on that thing? It ain't just cake. Is your pet shedding? Steal their fur and repurpose it. Clean it. They make a controller out of it? They're making little boots. Don't tell me you're going to make a mini replica of your cat. Because I've seen people do that. They literally take the fur from their animal and then repurpose it. I gotta find this so you guys know what I'm talking about. They made a fur cat out of their cat's fur. I've also seen people take the fur from their pets, roll it up into balls, and make necklaces. Quite the fancy feline. Ash, I require your fur for arts and crafts. Give it to me. The dog is quite floofy. I am harvesting her for fluff. She just doesn't know it yet. Spilled my coffee this morning, so I had to improvise. What do you mean improvise? You don't got a Tide pen on you? The Tide pen did not work for me. Oh, she just took a pen and casually drew a bird out of the coffee stain. And what is that, a little doo-doo? Oh no, it's a heart. The coffee stain suspiciously looks like a pigeon. That actually came out really cute. Like me going in to take a closer look. You sure, did you get it from Brandy Melville? Oh no. What do you mean it's a bird-shaped coffee stain? You know, this reminds me of the bird poop that looked like a bird. Life imitates art. They made the world's smallest candy bowl. This is what it feels like to go trick-or-treating and just get one piece of tiny candy. Like, bro, come on. One mini Milky Way, a Hershey's nugget. Bro slid his phone directly into the charger. I wonder how many tries this took. Definitely not the first one. You know, trick shot from shovel into the hoop. Okay, that took at least 76 tries. Batting the ball. Yes! I feel like this was at least 100 tries. Like, bro was there all afternoon. Honestly, I would give up after the first 10. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and the... Hello friends, it's me. And today we are checking out creative people on the internet. I love you so much. Nails does the craziest nails on TikTok. And this time she made a claw. You know, people tell me I have claws. These are the most polite looking claws I've ever seen. The only thing these are claw is a mild armpit itch. Man, that's a lot of acrylic. You know, for a regular nail, you just put a tiny little layer over. You basically gotta like shape a whole new nail. Oh, she's thick with a Q. Those kind of look like they'd be heavy. Like these are some bird claws. Oh, and then paint them black. These are gorgeous. I mean, these would be perfect for like a cosplay costume. Literally any demon from Demon Slayer, they got those kind of claws, right? These are so cool, but like for the moment that you are in costume, then as soon as you get out, then what you gonna do? Everything's gonna be awkward. You may stab yourself or a loved one. You know, perfect for stabbing and snatching hot Cheetos. This is one of my most talented subscribers. Her name is Wendy Rosa, and she does amazing portraits and paintings. She did an oil painting drawing me in my Nelly L cosplay. Like, look at this. I don't even know what to say. I wanted this portrait. I wanted to hang it up in my room. I love this painting so much. I had her send it to me, and somehow, with my luck, it got lost in the mail. So I went to my neighbor's house. Did y'all get an oil painting of me? Nope. Somebody has this oil painting of me. I don't know if they opened it and decided they wanted to keep it and hang it up in their house, but I would like it back, please. It makes me sad I couldn't see this gorgeous work of art in real life. That's not it. She drew this other picture of me in my cosplay, and your girl is so talented. You know, she could do it all. Can you please leave some skill for the rest of us? We got every single medium in this. Wait, this is charcoal. I used to draw a lot. I don't really draw anymore, but like, look at the finished product. This is the original picture. This is the painting. Like, it's literally flawless. Like, it should be illegal for somebody to be this talented. And like, she even drew my sister, she drew my friends. It kind of looks like she's missing a chunk out of her head. It's funny because she probably is. This dude, baking. I I literally never realized that until now. Did he mean to do that? It's blowing my mind. Baking. Is it baking or is it baking? You'll never know. He did a cake of the alien. Like, I thought that was the real thing. It looks identical to that alien they found. I don't believe it because the government found it and said it was an alien. You know, everybody thought aliens were real until the government was like, yeah, aliens are real. You know, I hope that distracts you from really high gas prices. But then they came out with one of these and it ended up being cake. Vanilla with chocolate mousse. He died in a bed of Nature Valley bar crumbs. Aliens watching this video from another planet, wondering what kind of sick technology we possess. Turn their sun into cake. Okay, speaking of cake, it says cake, right? It's gotta be cake. No, it's a real hand. Stop! Nah, you're gonna have to cut the rest of it. I need to like examine every single little fingernail. This just blows my mind. It's even got hair. The arm is even hairy. Bro's not a baker anymore. He a butcher. The detail on this is wild. Like, I wanna know how he did all the little tattoos. How do you tattoo a cake? Do you like airbrush it on? Maybe draw it with like an edible ink pen? You'll never reveal his secrets. Prime bottle or wait, he's eating it. Oh, I like how it's orange on the inside. Wait, no! They're all cake! You know, somehow it looks better than the real thing. You know, I don't know about Prime, I've never had it, but these look so tasty. Are those cigarettes? Wait a second. They're white chocolate dip pretzel sticks. And then you dip it in some strawberry sauce and some black sugar. And wham bam, you got some edible cigarettes, ma'am. You know, growing up with a smoking dad, I always thought cigarettes were so gross, but I don't know. I never thought the day would come where I would look at a cigarette and my mouth would start watering. I mean, yeah, it's literally white chocolate dip pretzel sticks. Nah, this arrangement is crazy. I imagine handing one of these out for Halloween. A cigarette for you? You know, gotta start them young. Not for smoking, only eating. I'm sure this smells way better than the real thing. Bottle. Hey, I have that same perfume. It smells really good. Now it's just a YSL bottle. No squirter, no pump, no squirter. Wait, that's not what it's called. Spritzer? What is the thing called that you press? Yeah, sometimes my brain refuses to function. Oh, this is genius. They made a little diffuser out of it. The girls that know, know. These are expensive. For what? You could just buy a big bottle of the fragrance oil that goes in a diffuser. Funnel it through the little hole. I like to live life dangerously. I would not use a funnel and half of it would end up spilling. My countertop would smell good, but I would lose half the liquid. I don't make good decisions all the time. And then you stick the little reed things in it and then bam, scent. This was such a smart way to repurpose it because it's like, what do you do with your empty perfume bottles? Throw them away? No. Perfume bottles are way too expensive to not repurpose them like this. Slice a cucumber and then connect it like some Lego. What are they making? A little vegetable house? Yup, that's exactly what they're doing. You know, with every spoiled kid out there that doesn't eat their vegetables, some TikTok mother is going to make a vegetable house and pack it in his little lunchbox. This is kind of excessive. Wait, I can't tell if it's cheese or carrot. I swear that was cheese at first. Now that looks like carrot. No, it looks like cheese. That's carrot. That's definitely carrot. But the border looks like cheese. That's a carrot door. Carrot or cheese? You pick. I forgot to hand my friend a blanket when he was sleeping and I woke up to this. What did he wrap himself in? Is that carpet? Bro pulled up some loose carpet. Oh no, it's the rug. Nice and cozy. And reeks of feet. You know, of all the places to sleep, there's the couch right there. Bro chose the floor. I don't wanna be that guy. I don't wanna be inconvenienced. You don't even have to worry about it. I'm not gonna like sleep on your couch and get it dirty. I'm perfectly fine right here on the ground. Literally rolled himself up into a rug burrito. I'm not gonna lie, bro looks peaceful. Which one of these oranges is a drawing? I've fallen for way too many of these. Definitely not the really badly drawn one. Y'all are going too fast. I'm gonna have to stop and slow it down a little bit. Those are 3 oranges gone. This is what separates the big brainers from the keyboard droolers. I'm not gonna let that crusty, musty Crayola orange drawing confuse me. That's a drawing. You're gonna wipe it off. It's one of these oranges at the bottom. I think the shadow is way too pronounced. Oh, I should have looked at the shadows on the other one. You know, it just went by so fast. The one to the right. Get rid of the top one. Be gone. So was it a drawing? I couldn't even tell. Yeah, see, it's not a real orange. It's on the paper. Yeah, I was just expecting everything to just like, no, that's so good. It's like when you see all 6 of them, I would have never noticed. I would have probably said it was the bottom left. Oh man, even got like a little orange acne scar. I think this is probably one of the first ones I actually guessed correctly. DIY Lego flower wall. That's a lot of Legos. Whoa, I don't know what happened. I literally just blinked and we got a flower wall. Girl, that is modern day art. She just took all these Legos, only used pieces of them. Do they even have like Lego flower kits? I've never even heard of that, but she made them. Whoa, literally a bouquet of Lego roses. Can you just buy those? Oh, you can. There's literally a kit for Lego bouquets. That's actually so cute. But instead of doing a bouquet, she just popped the flowers off the stems and then arranged them into this art masterpiece. And then you could just hang it up, just Lego art. Okay, this is insane. That belongs in a museum or the Lego store. There was a water stain on the ceiling and they just put Big Bird's face on it. This is no longer a water stain. That's Big Bird watching over you from up above like a water stained guardian angel or a pervert. I really hope this isn't a bathroom and the toilet is right below him. Look up and make eye contact. The whole time you doing your business. Like, hello, Big Bird. He seems rather excited. This is such a good fix. I feel like somebody stared at the stain long enough that it started to look like Big Bird. Oh, we should add a face. Paint a mural at Goodwill with me. Is that a bunch of letters? It seems like the Attack on Titan language. This. The language of the Eldians. Oh, okay. We're drawing something over it. What was all the letters under it? If you're just gonna write Goodwill and then, okay, you know what? I'm gonna shut up and trust the process and see what's going on. Okay, they're just painting over it. Oh, I like when they do the letters like that. It's like when you got a used car sale. You gotta do it in like one fell swoop. No mess ups allowed. Oh, that's not that juicy TikTok paint I'm used to. See, this is a more realistic paint. This is kind of getting out of hand. Oh, those are some orange pants. Perhaps a green scarf, a pink one too, some clothes hangers. Oh wow, it just keeps getting more and more detailed. Do good and Goodwill come to you. Oh. I like read it like 3 times like, what are they trying to say? Do good and Goodwill will come to you. Donate your old pants, okay? Maybe something good will happen to you. Wait, that's a lot of detail. It's making my eyes hurt. Whoa, the finished product. You know, every time I see one of these murals, I don't like realize like somebody hand painted that. Like it's so good, it looks printed on. Okay, but look at this, how they like clean it up. The logo and everything. Oh, the letters are looking crispy. Big Goodwill fan. Now, every time I do a hack video where I buy a ton of stuff, it goes in a bag, it goes straight to Goodwill. Cause I don't like having clutter in my house. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and bell. Hello friends, it's me. Today we are watching some creative people on TikTok. POV, you have a bald dad. What are you gonna do with the bald dad? Oh, take him to Michael's. Get some stickers. I know you're bald, but we need you even balder. Freshly bald. Wow! Stuck enough gems on his head to make him into a magic 8 ball. Wow, I must acquire a bald friend immediately. I would low-key love to do this. It's like a hat. Very snug little beanie. Dad is super cool for allowing this kind of behavior. I love it. Bless. Kids these days will do anything except pay attention in class. They Snapchatted their teacher and drew the entire scene from the Titanic. I'll never let you go, Jack. You'll never learn what MX plus B is either. Safe to say, as an adult, I have never been in a situation where I had to calculate slope. The entire canvas, $100 bills. You know, regular paper wasn't good enough. You had to draw on $100 bills. This has got to be the most expensive paper. Yeah, don't be alarmed when the painting costs like $20,000. Okay, let's see the finished product. It's at least $5,000 just for the background. Or she could be using fake money. He's lying. He didn't draw that. It's fake. It's printed. That cannot be a painting. It's simply too detailed. Where's the proof? Y'all asked for it. There we go. Kind of feeling some kind of trypophobia, seeing every single pore become highlighted. Ooh! The amount of details like low-key making me cringe. When it's like a digital image, you can see all the pixels, but like in a real life drawing, it's like all of these dots. I don't even have trypophobia, but it's got me feeling some kind of way. Blows my mind how people can draw in like 4K. No, not even 4K, like 8K. Like you draw in better quality than my eyes can see. When you look at a person, you don't see all these details, yet somehow you can draw all of these details. The chocolate wizard is back at it again. Bro can make literally anything out of chocolate. It's kind of scary. Why is he smoking the wood? Wait, what did he even make that out of? It's not even wood. You know, he already has me confused. Everything is made of chocolate. And he brushed it, and now he's going to smoke it. For what reason? He made some peanut butter and chocolate, mixed it all up. Or sorry, some macadamia nut butter. Put in some little cups. Oh, are we making a matchstick? Oh, it's like a balloon! But is the balloon edible? Oh wait, no, it was just a mold. And then you dip it into the real chocolate. Wait, he actually made it out of chocolate. He slammed the table and suddenly it didn't look like chocolate anymore. It looked like he was in a woodworking class. After the entire day of handling chocolate, his shirt is still white. Oh, and you could light it on fire and then eat it. There is nothing this guy cannot transform into chocolate. I'm surprised he hasn't made himself out of chocolate yet. This guy is the real life Willy Wonka. And Willy Wonka don't even make his own chocolate. You know, if I was a pastry chef and I watched this, I think I would just quit. Nothing I ever do will even come close to one of his chocolate creations. That's a horrible mindset to have. You're supposed to watch these things and become inspired. Inverted makeup. What do you mean inverted makeup? Oh, she's doing blue. You know when you invert a photo and it's like you're blue, but makeup of it. Okay, I am very curious to see what happens at the end. It works. This is incredible. This is like tripping me out right now because this is like the makeup. And then when you invert it, her face goes back to normal. Incredible. If I tried to do a blue face and makeup, I'd end up like the Blue Man Group. Also, that Hanya tattoo goes crazy. Life hack, if you're too lazy to get up and turn your lights off, just use your cat and a laser. And then just point the laser at the light switch. It actually worked. You know, I always talk about cats being the ungrateful pets that do nothing to earn their keep and just see you as a can opener for their food. But this gives me hope. They gotta pay rent one way or another. Make yourself useful. Wow, what a magical breakfast. Some landscape toast. A Picasso for breakfast at a fraction of the price. This would honestly be way too pretty to eat. Oh, and then the drink. A cup of cloud coffee. Pretty sure it's milk and tea. Almost too gorgeous to eat. Actually, depends on how hungry I am. I've seen a lot of art. This is probably the most realistic painting I have ever seen. I almost cannot believe this is a painting. Literally looks like I'm watching one of those 4K movies where you could see everything, every little detail, every drop of water, like every peach fuzz on her face, every individual hair. Like, this is one of the most impressive things I've ever seen. It's kind of freaking me out how detailed this is. I need to see a time lapse of the entire thing. I figured my tattoo artist boyfriend could transfer his skills into something more useful. Oh, this is genius. I don't like tattoos, but you can do my nails. Whoa! Safe to say I have a new nail tech. The boy did good. I love that. Do you have any idea how much a nail salon would charge you for custom designs like that? Artist boyfriend, you know, write that down. You get super cool nail art out of it, and you get to spend quality time with him. This is the most gorgeous garlic bread I have ever seen. Look at that pole. There's some garlic butter. Wait a second, go back. Did it say slime? This isn't slime. No, I feel like they pulled a Uno reverse card and they were like, okay, we're gonna trick you into thinking it's slime. That honey looked like slime. Wait a second, dude, they just keep going back and forth. Now it looks like melted butter. Okay, I can't tell anymore. Is that melted butter and then they put it on slime bread? Okay, but that's cheese. I don't think that's slime. That's like the Parmesan. I feel like you guys are messing with me. They're going back and forth. They're using some real ingredients and some slime ingredients. I would 110% take a bite out of that. You don't even have to pay me. I would do it for free. That's real slime toast. You can't put slime in an oven and it would get toasted like real bread. It would melt and cause a fire. 170 degrees in the oven, 10 minutes. No, see? It's real bread, I'm telling you. I would eat this. Oh, my mouth is watering right now. Okay, that's real bread. I know what real bread sounds like. Yeah, the cheese pull, that's not slime. If you don't smush it all up into a ball, then it's not actually slime. Wait! No! How did they toast the slime? There's no way they went back and forth. This one has me bamboozled like no other because I would have eaten that. Garlic cheesy bread. God, go slime! How did you toast slime? I'm so confused. Literally blowing my mind.
Have you ever wanted to make your own trippy cartoon cake to trick your friends and family? I actually made this last year, and then this year I made these 4 more with my cake kit.
So basically he sells these cake kits where it has everything you need to make this cartoon cake. I bought one of these kits and I made a cereal bowl cake. I did a whole video on that. That was really fun. Look how cool they look. Yo, every time they get me. I don't know how they do it. So convincing. Like, that looks like a plastic pumpkin. How does it look so perfect? If you're selling that, I need it. He also made a crock cake. I don't know why this is making me so hungry. Why do crocks look so appetizing? You know, the little charms are like little sprinkles. Oh no, I'm so hungry. I could eat a regular rubber crock right now. I feel like these are some of the most convincing cakes I've seen. And I've seen a lot of cakes. This guy is like the YouTube premium for cake content. Imagine if you were at the grocery store and you see this guy just casually take a bite of the mayo lid. Definitely Walmart behavior. Okay, he's back at it again, except with the giant pentagon. Or is it a hexagon? Ah, it's got 6 sides. That is a hexagon. Bro making a missile RPG. Oh no, it's gotta be a pencil. Number 2. Yes, that's the one. There's so many parts. Spray paint them and then, oh, some raspberry gelée. Oh, it's a marshmallow. Oh, that is absolutely genius. Making the eraser out of a marshmallow. You smack that thick boy like it's been a bad eraser. You know, like the one that doesn't actually erase and leave shavings all over your paper. It's not done. It wasn't good enough to just make the pencil. No, take it to the next level. Make the sharpener. Okay, there's no way this actually works. There's no way it actually works. The pencil can actually draw. With what? Hershey's cocoa dust? This is incredible. This guy exudes excellence. I can't tell. Like, is it heavy? It's made of like, probably with like at least 20 pounds of chocolate. How does it not like melt in his hands? What about his shoulder? Like, it didn't get chocolate marks all over his white shirt. How does he do all of this without an apron? Is what I want to know. And when I take a bite, the crumbs fall. And if I'm sitting, it somehow ends up where no chocolate stain should end up. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and the hello friends, it's me. And today we are checking out some creative people on the internet.
The craziest thing about being creative is this isn't the text. I printed it out.
Oh, wait a second, nah, she switched it real quick. No, it's paper. How is it just like floating up like that? You're scaring me. That got me thinking, if that's fake, what else is? If she didn't say nothing, I don't think anybody would have had any idea. This is so convincing too. And don't let that distract you from the fact she wasn't even doing her makeup. A master of deception. Elon Musk said, believe what you see, not what you're told. And the sad part is half the people who favorited this still probably just believe what they're told. Bro is making the world's skinniest sandwich. I don't even know how you managed to cut a piece of bread that thin. Oh, and then the tomato. Literally the world's sharpest knife. Barely the essence of a tomato. How are you doing this? Bro, I gotta hold my vegetables when I cut them. But yet you can glide upon the skin of a cucumber and just like slice off the top layer of molecules. And then the bacon, oh, this one, you can't like just glide through it, huh? You're gonna have to shimmy your way through this one. Okay. You know, bust out the tweezers. And there you have it, the world's skinniest sandwich. You know, not as satisfying as I thought it'd be. You know, when you have a pizza party at school, the teacher would be hyping it up and you get a slice of pizza this thin. I could literally breathe in this sandwich. I might choke, but I've inhaled dust mites bigger than this. Making new glasses because I broke mine. Usually when people break their glasses, they break the lens, the most expensive part. No, we got the lenses completely intact. So what are you gonna do? You know, instead of getting another frame and popping them into place, we all sit here and do a 5-minute craft that says it's gonna take 5 minutes, but actually takes 2 hours. All right, let's see the finished product. We're gonna have some trendy new clear lenses. There is no way this is gonna work out. These are gonna be some goofy odd glasses. Okay. Well, this part didn't work out too well. You know, plan B. We're gonna stick some Velcro on it. Maybe that'll work. Put them on like some goggles. Hey, does it work or does it not work? Is that a paintbrush? A paintbrush for support. I mean, I guess it worked. If you don't want to go through all the trouble of this, you know, just pop out a lens and shove it between your cheek and eyebrow fat. Maybe get a marker, color it pink. You got your very own Saiyan Scouter. This is weird. I gotta pop these bad boys back in place. Ooh, and we are back. My Mexican mom during a hurricane. Oh, this is the perfect opportunity. We got rain. You know, time to clean all the outdoor furniture. This is actually genius. Oh, bring out the rug. Perfect. everything getting cleaned today. This is actually a really good idea. Like, I always wondered, how do you clean the patio furniture? And mine just get dusty. I'd be jumping on it to get the dust out. And sometimes you gotta vacuum it. No, she's straight to the point. Tide cleans everything. And then just scrub it with a broom. She making it work. Everybody, bring out your dirty laundry. We got free water. And the moving company was literally 1 penny. It didn't cost them nothing but 2 strings and some weights to just throw it down. Yeah, how else are you gonna get it down? Take it down 2 flights of stairs? No. This is actually a really smart idea. If it actually works. There's a chance it just decides to go like, but it came down softly and safely. Imagine the neighbors looking at this like, is that a floating sofa? What the couch doing? I found this dude on TikTok who cuts up pieces of cardboard and turns it into the shadow of a face. See, at first it looks like just a bunch of scraps glued together. But wait, look at the shadow. And then when he turns it at the perfect angle, there's a face. How you do that? Step 1, get a box. Step 2, another box. But this one for shredding. And look, he just be ripping up pieces of cardboard, gluing them together. You really gotta trust the process for this one. Like, it absolutely blows my mind. This has got to be like a very specific skill set. Like, oh, I can take all these pieces, put them together, and then boom. Rotate it at the perfect 97-degree angle. Oh, we even got things hanging from it. Okay, this is a hint. There's a moon, there's a wizard on a broom. It's gonna be Harry Potter. It's gotta be. Daniel Radcliffe. Look! That was clean too! Man, that transition! I cannot believe that. The lights are probably on, his mom walks in the room. Like, what is this mess? What are you doing? You clean this up, you're grounded. And then he turns off the lights and then, whoa. Things like this belong in a museum. This is fat nail art. And they make the most insane nail art. Like, look at this. This is gonna be corn. But wait a second, that's only the cob. It's got no corn on it. But they made each individual kernel out of the stuff that they make nails out of. And it's not even done yet. After individually placing each kernel on this cob, you know, it's not done. We gotta add the strings. And then the husk. Okay, this is getting a little too realistic. Okay, peel it. But you know, when me and my mom would go to Walmart, it'd be corn season. We'd be peeling the husk off the corn and then throwing it in the bag so you don't have to pay for the husk. You must have some amazing patience to be able to hand make each individual kernel. Just wow. It's gone. Painting a life-size portrait of myself. Oh, wow. Oh, wait a second. No, that was creepy for a second. That got a little too realistic. I had to like do a double take, like which one's the real one? Like, wasn't she just wearing that shirt? Nah, I swear she multiplied right there. That looks a little too realistic. This doesn't look like paint anymore. It kind of looks like a cardboard cutout. Prank idea, leave this in random rooms and closets in your house, turn off the lights and wait for your family. And wait for somebody to discover her. This would actually be terrifying. Oh, she wore the shirt. Nah, this is crazy how realistic it looks. Oh, I just realized she even has the background of her room. Wait, I can't tell. Is that dog real? Is he part of the image? Or is it part of the picture? Oh, it's part of the picture. No. Okay, this kind of freaking me out. Faceting a Minecraft diamond. Wait, how is this possible? You could like see the pixels inside it. How you do that? I don't know, let's find out.
Minecraft diamond. I thought I'd try this in moissanite since it's very similar to diamond and I have some with a gorgeous blue base color. The starting weight is 53 carats. Now let's get it on the dop and start cutting. First up, I grind in that distinctive diamond outline and then I follow it up with the rest of the pavilion. This is one of my favorite gems. It's grown for use in computer chips, but sometimes they let a little air leak into the inert argon atmosphere.
So that's how diamonds get their shape? They literally be grinding it up? What about the pieces that you grind off? Look, this is a $10,000 diamond. And let me just grind off like 75% of it. Now it's a $7,500 diamond. What? Girl math? Because I don't know. I want to know how the pixels got inside of it.
It's incredibly hard.
Oh, it's just, maybe it's just the way it's faceted.
More rainbow sparks showing up with each facet that I polished. Now let's get it off the dop.
So the facets are the pixels. So the more times you like... Okay. I don't know how to explain it, but it made sense in my mind.
God. Honestly,
alright, I get it. Wow, that is gorgeous.
Dark, and I didn't cut the corners deep enough. I'm gonna have to try again, but I do like how it came out. And the final weight is 21 carats.
Yeah, see? That's like half of it. I want to know what happens to the excess. What happens to excess diamond after faceted? They often have to discard excess diamond material when cutting particularly large diamonds. However, they don't toss it in the trash. They basically make smaller diamond jewelry with it. Interesting. You learn something new every day. This thing is gorgeous. Pop that on a ring, give it to your Minecraft girlfriend. That's way cheaper than a diamond, but just as gorgeous. Preserving a vacant web outside my house.
This way.
Wait, you can do this? If there's a spider web just chilling outside your house, you can take a blank canvas and then just like hang it up as art. I could easily just walk up to a spider and its web, take a paper towel and smush it. Oh, where's the spider that once lived here? Guess they're gone. It's my web now. You know, technically it's on your property, so it's your web. I know that spider ain't paying rent. No, I would never do that. I always say, spiders are the one insect I do not kill. No, they are very valuable for killing lesser insects. And this.
Got her, bud.
Web art. Wow, that's actually gorgeous. Top tier Halloween decor, except it's a real web. She makes these gorgeous hand-painted bookmarks.
Sort of skinnier ones on the side and then a flat stroke on the bottom.
And sells them on Etsy.
Bookmark along with a few little buttons.
And it's like they are custom made.
2 by 6 inches. I cut it myself. It's Arches watercolor paper. Next, I switched to a darker version of this color, and without waiting for the flowers to dry, though sometimes they do, I add in these little details to add some depth and shadow to the flower. Next, I mix up a green color and I add some stems. I try to make the stems as skinny as possible. I think it looks more dainty. And then I use a sort of dragging motion to add,
you know, watercolor for drawing flowers.
To fill in any empty
Elite.
space and just kind of add to the composition.
I feel like that's the only thing I ever draw with watercolor.
Center of the flower. So these are just little dots and then these taller parts that I'm
Just
adding.
makes sense.
Final detail is to add
Oh, I want to know how you did the border.
border that's a 1/4 inch from the sides.
Oh, gold paint.
And I paint around the flowers so they look like they're going over the border. And this gives me some great tape pull content. This is perfect for TikTok. This is so satisfying every time. And
Oh, that's gonna be real satisfying when you finish. Oh my god, look at that. Gorgeous.
Lavender and daisies, those are also in my...
And there's other flowers too. Oh, I love the lavender one. I have not used a bookmark since probably like middle school. You know, now it's just a good, you know, it's bending the corner of the page for me. But this, so classy. They went to the miniature Walmart. Oh, what you got? Got the Fun Pops Klondike bars. That's some salad mix. Drumsticks. You know, 90% ice cream and then salad to like, you know, balance things out. You know, with all the miniature foods and stuff I've seen on the internet, like this is a lifestyle. Like I don't want to live in the big mean world anymore. Big food, big problem. Little food, can eat the whole entire 6-pack of Klondike bars and feel nothing. You know, it's spooky season. Halloween is coming up. What's the best way to carve a pumpkin? How do you make all those cool little designs on it? So first you carve everything out, obviously. So I've been doing it wrong. You know the little device that like pokes holes? No, I wasn't doing that. I was using the knife to just like carve my way through the pumpkin's flesh. I'm gonna be looking like a pumpkin today. Anyways, no, if you have like an intricate design, this is how you do it. First you gotta like poke holes into it. It's gonna take a long time, but that's how you get that clean design. Half of you guys watching this probably already knew that. I didn't know. I always do things the hardest way and the most time consuming. When your company has a pumpkin carving contest, but you work for Mercedes-Benz, so it's best or nothing. Not the check engine pumpkin. Okay, these are all weak. But then we got this! Okay, yeah, I really hope you were not number 2. That's the winner right there. Oh no, the one was the check engine light. It's hilarious, but that doesn't make sense. See, if you were working for Hyundai, then that would be a different story. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and the face. Hello friends, it's me. And today we're checking out some very creative people. Part 1 of making Freddy glam rock. Wait, how do you make Freddy? Do you see that? They programmed some eyes. Hey, those are creepy. Whoa, it's like a real animatronic. Make the snout, the skull with the snout. Put some ears on it. The ears move, the eyes move around. Hey yo, this is creepy. When y'all said you were making Freddy, I didn't think you were actually making Freddy, like making the animatronic. Crazy. This dude, somebody asked him to make the rock out of a sheet of paper. It took over 8 hours of cutting and cutting and cutting, and it just looks like a crumpled piece of paper. Where is he going with this? Wait a second. When he uncrumples it, the final product is actually the rock. I'm like rocking the paper with them scissors. It's my drive, it's my power. They made a COVID? No way. You can't do that. You can't just make it, put in a creative people video. It's not very creative of you. It's just a prop. It's a little bottle. Ooh, so satisfying. Peeled COVID out of it. And then wait, they peeled off the red. Oh, it's not supposed to have that? Put some black liquid in. And then the little 3D printed virus. Oh, that's actually really cool. Put in like a biohazard thing, giving Resident Evil vibes. Don't let the Karens see this. They're gonna think it's real. I wonder how many people reported this account like, oh, no, this is the guy making COVID. You know, just in case you need the COVID prop for your COVID cosplay. They made a mold into some foam, poured some metal out of it, took it out. What is that, a torture device? A handheld spike maker, or perhaps a shallow stabber, or perhaps a hairbrush. Hairbrush. I feel like I could whistle the end of that. Are you sick and tired of taking your hat off and putting it back on? Cause same, they actually found a solution. And by they, I mean the experts. Just turn your hair into a hat. You ain't never have to take it off. What if it's nighttime and you need a little more visibility? It's like bangs you can't get rid of. Bangs you can't put to the side. I wonder if this is how ducks feel, having such an obstruction in the middle of their face. I have not watched Encanto yet, but she's gonna do one of the characters. And like, her cakes are insane. Look at the detail on the dress. That is a whole Disney character right there, but edible. You could eat her. That's big too. That's pretty good. She took this insane photo. I'm looking at this like, how? How is this possible? I'm pretty sure you don't have spidey senses or sticky paws. How you stick it to this building? She's standing on a stool. So they do one position, edit the position. Oh, and then don't forget about the reflection. You know, gotta make this convincing. Oh, okay. So that's how they do it. It's not that you can't climb buildings, you just can't Photoshop. When your friend says, bring something to the party. Wait a second. Those are pretzels dipped into chocolate and sprinkles. Ew, and they look so gross. They look like cigarettes. That's an ashtray. Ashtray made of sprinkles. I would feel so filthy eating this. Chocolate covered pretzel is a chocolate covered pretzel. So they're doing this really cool video trick where they cut an apple in half at an angle. And then all you gotta do is have your friend pull the apple. So it looks like she's just slicing it at the speed of light. Wait, it's not working. Oh, whoa. All right, that was actually really cool. Makes you look way cooler than you actually are. I thought this was cardboard. And he's sliding it down there. It's like, ooh, what you doing? Art project? Picasso, I like it. But no, it's actually edible. And then put it around this and then made this spiral cake. And then give it a little spin. Whoa. Put some colors in it, make a DNA cake. There's this grocery store that is all felt. And I'm like, wait, like plushies? All the produce. Hey, $40 for a carrot? That is robbery. Costs more than a real carrot. Oh, but it has a smiley face. Worth. The Duracell batteries, Windex, a chimkin. Oh my goodness. The sushi? They really said everything. The whole grocery store made out of felt? I can't believe it. Like everything on this shelf is a plush of the actual food. It's like I'm in an alternate universe. I can't believe the sushi. That is so insanely cute. But $60, woo! It would be a very expensive prank to replace all the real food in your fridge with felt food. Thought I had seen it all. But have you seen somebody make coffee with their nails? Put a strainer and then cover it up. Let the nails steep. You know that's not all coffee in there. Take a look at the inside of your fingernails. Would you like that in your drink? Yeah, I didn't think so. He made see-through potato chips. And I'm like, there is no way. Impossible. How could they look like that? That looked like a piece of plastic. You telling me it's gonna taste like a chip. And then he dropped the recipe. So you actually use potatoes, but how do you make them invisible? Take them to Hogwarts. No, he uses the potato water. The water that he boiled the potatoes in. And then, you know, let's get rid of the potatoes. And then let's make this out of potato starch and potato water. 2022. No flying cars, but we have invisible potato chips. All right, cool. They are making this super cool resin art where it looks like the fish are in a bucket of water. And to add dimension, you basically paint several different layers of fish and then pour resin in between each one. Oh, this is gonna come out so cool. And then the finished product looks like a bucket of fish. And if you spin it around, it'll look like they're swimming. I'd be so angry poking this and realizing I can't just touch fish. They took a plain shirt, and you could get these super cheap at craft stores at Walmart, and then the embroidered letters that you iron on. Oh, they making a fake Nike shirt. And then all you gotta do is iron them on. Whoa. Hey, on Etsy, they be selling these for like $60. You telling me it's that easy? We could have been doing this ourselves. Okay, but bet, walk into any craft store right now, all the Nikes gonna be sold out. You can even make a Gucci one. In the last Creative People video, I showed one of these of knitting the noodles, but updates since then, look how long they made it. It's so long now. You can wrap it around your neck, make a little noodle necklace. I invented an oil paint that glows in the dark. Well, that's a flex. How do you invent a glow-in-the-dark paint? Okay, turn off the lights. Whoa! The pink turns to green. Did you pour glow-in-the-dark juice in the paint, or did you invert the colors? Not sure, but very cool. This is the fanciest tea maker I've ever seen. And then when it's ready, the tea is blue. So I believe this is butterfly pea tea. And then when you put lemon in it, it actually turns purple. This tea is just a big fat win. It looks pretty, it's good for you, and it tastes pixel in real life. This dude made a moving dress. Like it has pieces on it that are programmed to flap the feathers up and down. Whoa. And it's just like, yes, material girl. Ma'am, did your dress just move? They're doing a photo shoot halfway in the water. The photo ends up like this. I don't know what it is about my For You page. Maybe I watched like one or too many of these videos. I get so much egg art on my For You page. And like live streams of people like peeling an egg. Like they peel the shell, but it stays an egg. It's weird. You gotta see it. This one, they made the most intricate egg details. And you telling me there's still a yolk in there? Like what if you hold it a little too hard and you crack it? She put it in dye, dyed the egg. Oh, okay, this is when the yolk comes out. Oh, this has gotta be the hardest part. Literally make a hole. That hole ain't big enough for the yolk. Oh, this is why you gotta literally syringe it out. And then after, put some water in it, clean it, and then the finished product. Oh, it's beautiful, but also so fragile. All it takes is holding it a little too hard and it just snaps. TikTok has caused me major trust issues. I can't tell what's real food anymore, what's a wax melt, what's a candle, what's slime. They all look the same. These lattes are candles, and the only reason I know it's candles is because they got the string that they're cutting out of it. Otherwise, I would have picked that bad boy up and took a sip. This dude turned himself into the Beast Titan. Oh, he drew on the abs and everything, the side abs, the little boob poking out. Ew. Ah! Why his arms so long? Why he built like that? Ah, the perfect target for Levi to just come up behind him and just like a sitting monkey. Yassifying Miss Onion. Y'all really put foundation on an onion? Glammed her up. Bro, it's an onion. I don't care how much makeup you put on it, she's still stinky and gonna make me cry on the inside. Not only are they gonna match the color of the plate, they're gonna make that little paper completely disappear. It's crazy to me how they didn't just take like white and black and mix them together, make gray. Nah, got a little bit of red, a little bit of yellow, a little bit of blue, and with that, we're gonna make gray. Whenever I mix all the colors together, I get doo-doo brown. Okay, it's starting to disappear. You gotta wait for it. Oh, even the corners. You really wanna get rid of it. We're gonna make this disappear. Wait, it's not even done. The little shiny part, and then remove the plate. The painting's still there and gotta blend right in. A lot of people think I'm extra for having the Starbucks menu on my wall, so I also got the holiday one. Do you just like take that? Free wallpaper? Starbucks always be switching out their menus. It's like when they don't have a seasonal drink anymore, can you just be like, hey, let me get that praline poster? I guess I just give it to you. There's this art illusion at a museum. It looks like there are rooms, but wait, it's poking out of the wall. It's like a pyramid. You see that? We can all agree it's like a pyramid poking out of the wall. But depending on how you look at it, you see now, it looks like a hallway, like it's going in. But in reality, it's going out. Just like what your parents think when you sneak out. They took George Washington, painted over his face, and drew a Squid Game guard over George Washington. Hey, they taking over the currency. So I just found out that this is actually illegal. Technically, you're not allowed to draw on money. What are they gonna do, arrest me? But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below, let me know which one of these was the coolest one. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button and the Hello friends, it's me. And today we're checking out some creative people on the internet. She's making art out of plaster. I love plaster art. There's so much things you could do with plaster. It's like clay, but like very moldable, and you can buy it by the bucket full. And then you can make like a modern day sculpture. You just mold it into the wall, sand it down. It's literally so cool. It's basically like permanent wall art. A sculpture in the wall. There's a word for that. Bas relief, kind of. Wait, yeah, it is. See, I know a thing or two about art. It's like the sculptures that like pop out of the walls. Okay, but don't pop out too much though, or I'm gonna get scared. Like imagine walking downstairs to get a glass of water in the middle of the night, and the sculpture opens her eyes and then looks at you like she want a glass of water too. They are making art in Minecraft. Is that a mural? Are we gonna zoom out and it's gonna be something insane? Or is it a joke? Oh, it's a fit. Oh, is that Timothy Chalamet? Oh, that's that's not Timothy Chalamet. I don't know who that is. Wow. Wait a second. Are we gonna completely ignore the fact that that line turned into a mouth, turned into a nose, turned into an entire face out of pixels? I don't know who the guy is, but y'all must really like him. To spend days making a mural of his face in Minecraft. Only my mom likes me that much. We've saved so much of these little wax things from Baby Bell cheeses that my kids eat just for fun and eventually wanted to turn them into a candle. This is the hack I've been waiting for. I always wanted to watch somebody make something out of the skin of the Baby Bell cheeses because it's like a nice little wax. Is it just straight up wax that you can turn into a candle? You just melt it. Oh, it's the paper. You just remove the paper. Blech. Ew, cursed noodle. Remove the noodle from thy soup. And they made a candle out of it, but it doesn't smell like cheese. It's kind of disappointing. I do love the smell of Baby Bell cheese. You could also like put in some essential oils in there, make a smelly candle. I wonder if they have cheese scented essential oil. You could probably go out of your way to make it smell like cheese. You can literally buy anything off the internet. You can melt the wax, make a candle out of it, and then buy stinky cheese, oil-based scent. Put a few drops of this, depending on how stinky you want it, and make a stinky cheese scented candle if you're weird like that. Or you could just do lavender like a normal person. Let's play real or cake. This dude, Bake King, actually lives up to his name. Cake or cap? It's cake. No cap, it's cake. I don't trust anything on the internet anymore. It was April Fool's the other day. I fell for almost everything my friends posted. The KFC, it's cake. The burger, it's cake. You know, there's a better chance if I just guess cake. Steak or cake? That's cake. Lizzie dog or cake? Nothing's real anymore. It's all cake no matter what. You live in a simulation. We're all gonna wake up one day, everything's gonna be cake. You're gonna get hungry, take a bite of yourself, it's cake. And then everybody ends up eating themselves, or other people will eat you because you are cake, and that's how the human race will become extinct. I'm calling it. Let me get my Netflix original. Speaking of cake, look how good this looks. It's like a strawberry shortcake. Oh, sorry. Strawberry crunch shortcake bar. You know, if you want to get specific with the pastries. I'm not believing anything anymore. But, you know, just because I see it on the internet, I'm not gonna believe it. It's slime. Smush it. Yeah. Oh, I just love this texture. The moussey texture of the slime. I bought one of these before. They're so good. It's like a DIY build your own slime treat, except you can't actually eat it. I wonder how many kids have gone to the hospital for eating slime. Because if I grew up with slime dessert dupes, especially if they're scented, it'd be over. I'd be dead. Her intestines filled up with slime and she died. Don't eat the slime. Here we got the real life Willy Wonka. What's he making today? Bro's got a whole chocolate factory. What is that, a brush? A paintbrush? I even made the letters on the paintbrush. He just painted the chocolate. My guy is a genius. Yo, his only competition is himself. It's like he watches this previous video and he's like, how can I top this? Thinks for like 3 seconds and he's like, okay, I got it. Keeps making chocolate sculptures better than his last. And, you know, at this point, Willy Wonka be reading his book. How does he do it? Stop making things look magnetic. It's not, it's chocolate. It's not magnetic. This is hurting my brain. Not that easy. This takes hours of work. Do you think he's like super serious the entire time he's doing this? And then during the 2 seconds he puts something together, he like throws on a smile while he does it, and then the rest of the time he's just like super serious, focused on everything, and then just like, cameras rolling, go! I can't believe somebody just made that out of chocolate. The most impressive part about this is that he's wearing white with no apron. Now I would have been covered in chocolate skid marks. I need to see like a complete time lapse of these videos to see how it's actually done. See, I told you I was feeling skeptical. I don't believe anything anymore. Your fingerprint. My fingerprint. Is that a Baby Bell cheese wrapper? Oh, that was just the mold. And then they made an actual fingerprint ring out of gold. Okay, you really have to trust the process on that one. Like, what is this? Y'all press your fingers into some Play-Doh? But the end result, gorgeous. I never thought something so gimmicky would end up looking so good. So it'd be like the perfect wedding ring or promise ring or divorce ring, congratulations ring. I don't know. People be getting rings for everything these days. Nightly addition to the contact ball. Whoa. Why doesn't everybody do this? I hate wearing contacts. They're so difficult to put in, so I simply don't do it. But like, if you wear contacts every day and then take them out at night, what's stopping you from doing this? Making a little contact ball. It's actually so cool. I'm very impressed. It just simply sticks. Each day it grows even more powerful with your eyeball DNA. Oh, wow. I thought that was a real cactus. They're making each leaf of the succulent out of icing and then add all the little spikes. Okay, wow. I can't even tell the difference. You know what's stopping you from throwing a couple of real cactus into the mix? Just to spice things up a bit, we're gonna play a little bit cupcake roulette. One will be delicious. One has very sharp needles that will stab you through the tongue. I think it'd be fun. Okay, Carrie's Bouquets makes the most beautiful cakes I have ever seen. Like, it's a rose, and like, look at the technique. Just in one fell swoop. Okay, I don't know what kind of applicators y'all be using. The way you can just swirl it around and it'll make a rose. Who's gonna eat this? It's too beautiful to eat. Okay, I'm gonna stare at it until it goes stale. They put their school photo in their phone case so that when they use the flash to take a picture, the eyes light up. What did you say? It's giving evil Patrick. Pretty cool. She braided her hair and made Hello Kitty out of the beads. Whoa! Okay, but you gotta keep all your hair in the back at all times. Otherwise, it's gonna be half a kitty. You can't do this. It all has to stay back. That is so cute. But I know she's sick and tired of being in that chair all day. They drew a masterpiece, the Mona Lisa, on their pants, just to wipe it all away. Okay, we're gonna do another one now. Mustache Man. Probably waiting for his girlfriend to get ready. Already went to the bathroom and forgot his phone. Guess I'll entertain myself. Guess I'll draw several masterpieces on my velvet pants just to erase them and start again. My favorite nail page on TikTok. Back at it again, but this time with reverse nails. I don't like the idea of this. You scoop things like this, but it's like reverse scoop. So you can like scoop like, are you going to fill them with something? Oh, I guess so. The scoops are meant to be filled with what? Ice cream. Oh, you could actually use it to scoop ice cream? Okay, I can get behind this. If you think about it, scooping ice cream like this with your nails, disgusting and primitive. But if the scoop is like on the outside, that's a different story. You scoop it the other way, it's like the future. Especially for someone like me who prefers to eat everything with their fingers. I would scoop my ice cream with my nail to not have to wash a spoon. The coffee table. Where's the coffee table? I just see a coffee. Oh. Wait a second. This is genius. A coffee table that's made of a cup of coffee. I like it. Okay, and then the glaze on top. Wait, is this something you can actually buy? Yeah, let me just set my cup of coffee on my giant cup of coffee, which just so happens to be my coffee table. Now, coffee's getting real expensive these days. You know, $8, $9 for a cup of coffee at your local coffee shop. A literal coffee table for the low price of $2,000. Being able to enjoy a cup of coffee on your literal coffee cup table, priceless. You know, you can justify a $2,000 coffee table. It'll practically pay for itself. If you spend 250 days making coffee at home, coffee table is basically free. Girl math. Another day, another lock. Oh, what? Okay, this is actually so smart. The lowest budget lock I've ever seen, but it actually works. They made this out of a plastic bottle, and it works better than most locks. Maximum security. All you gotta do is unscrew the bottle, and then they cut it in half and opens the door. Wow, I'm so impressed by this. I think they deserve a Nobel Prize. That's how I draw birds too. You know, just two little lines. Oh. Hey, what about the rest of the painting? Whoa! Oh, that would have been so satisfying. You know, 2 more brush strokes and I'm done. I can practically hear him cacaoing. What a beautiful landscape. Yeah, that'll be $9,000, please. Telling my friends to draw me a hairstyle. So she just drew some squiggles. And you gonna style that? There it is! Literally brought it to life. With her hair? This dude literally drew Pepe. How are you gonna pull this one? She pulled it off! Okay, I wanna know how. How is that little piece of his lip sticking up in the middle? How does one even do this on themselves? There ain't no way. You know, I put my hair up, it falls. Her hair is breaking every law of physics. I don't even know how this is done. There's some talented people on the internet. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. Hello friends, it's me. I hope you're having a nice Sunday, and today we're gonna be checking out some creative people. She dipped her hands in water and then in melted wax, stuck it to a branch, and then when you pull it apart, it makes a wax flower. Whoa, that's very satisfying. She started drawing on a chalkboard. First a 2, and then some circles, 200. Oh, someone tells me this ain't gonna be a number or a math equation. Who's that Pokemon? It's Jigglypuff. No, it's a cat. What about the 2? Oh, now I see what you've done. Turned a 200 into a 200-pound cat. A snack for No Face. Wow. And then the ball keeps going down the steps and plays the Spirited Away theme. This has got to be one of the most incredible things I've ever seen. I can't even tell if this is real or like an animation. Whoa. I thought she was gonna pop a coochie on the nail. No, it's just stitches. It's for Halloween. I can't be the only one who thought that. All right, now these are pretty sick. First homework assignment in art school, making a cardboard replica of my phone. Holy moly, it even plugs in. I don't know why I was expecting her to just like cut out a piece of cardboard, put some circles on the back, and turn it in. No, she wasn't kidding when she said actual cardboard replica. Some say if you hold it up to your ear, you could speak to the tree it came from. I don't know about you guys, but this is like one of my favorite types of art to watch. So they do the painting in several layers and pour clear resin in between each painted layer. Finish painting the rest of it, pour the resin. It's a long process that takes days because you gotta wait for the resin to dry once you pour it, and then paint on more details, make another layer. I wanna see this Foggy come to life. And then the finished product, it looks 3D. Looks like he's trapped in there. Free him. They took a Pokemon card, Deerling. Oh, I'm like, wait, how did you do so many different things with the same card? It's not the same card. They had multiples. They had several of them. They defaced multiple cards, sacrificed them. Nah, put them all together and made a 3D card. Look at the trees in the back. That is incredible. It's like I'm actually in the woods behind Deerling.
Oh, what a cute little... Wait, what are you doing? No, put that in! Ah!
The turtle is a cake! I knew Franklin looked a little sussy. A mint chocolate chip on the inside. These cakes are getting too realistic. My sister has a chalkboard for a wall, but she's at college, so you erase her art off of the wall and replaces it with Stripper Patrick. Also, I didn't realize you can get like chalkboard wallpaper. Like the whole wall is a chalkboard. They could draw something, wipe it down. Why doesn't everybody have this? So much better than a regular wall. I feel like an inmate counting down my days in this prison. Turning my old keycap into a strawberry cow. How could you turn a keycap into a cow? Some clay? Forbidden dough. Wouldn't it be too thick for the keyboard? It ain't gonna fit. That cow makes strawberry milk. Oh, it's so cute. Add the snout. Oh, it has no snout. Oh, it's so small. Oh my goodness gracious, it is precious. Oh, there's more of them. The whole moo cow squad. We even got a lemon cow, an orange cow. I'm definitely stealing milk from those. Their seats were so worn out beyond cleaning. There ain't nothing you could do about a crusty seat. So there are covers that you could buy. You just pop them on. It's like a brand new car. My son asked me if the Great Pumpkin was real. Well, what do you mean? Of course the Great Pumpkin is real. Whoa, rolls out the orange carpet. Blows it up, it's only halfway done. It's not even its final form, and it's already that big. Whoa. Is this what it's like to have loving parents with money? I would have loved to have something like this when I was younger. It's like half the size of their house. Massive pumpkin. You see the child for comparison? That is massive. My sister bought a new desk and it came with a ton of styrofoam. So they cut it up. I have never seen anybody do anything with styrofoam besides throw it away and vacuum up all the little crusties it leaves behind. But they frosted together a styrofoam cake. Careful, somebody might eat that. By somebody, I mean me. Oh, they made the cutest little frogs on it. All right. Don't play with me like this. Somebody would tell me it's gluten-free and I might be dumb enough to take a bite. Y'all ever wonder how they make music? I watched this dude on TikTok make a song in under a minute.
What if there was a song that started off like boop 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 boop, and the bass went like boom 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 boom, and the drums would go like boom 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 boom. There's something missing. There should be like a weird sound effect. Just a random noise or something like that. Here, let me turn this light on. Oh my God.
That's the one.
This is really, really weird, but I just wanna...
That's how they do
Here's
it.
a light switch sound. Turn me on a night switch. This is actually kind of dope. I'm freaking out right now.
Put it all together and you got this. Wow. He made a song in a few seconds like, well, there's a part that went like this, and a part that went like, and a part that went like, and then just make it into a song. Is this what it's like to be gifted? Where's my gift? They dressed up one of the guards in Squid Games, and this is the proper way. How to make the honeycomb. They melted the sugar in a metal ladle, put the baking soda in it, mixed it up, and well, bam, it came out perfect. This has gotta be the most accurate one I've seen. That is a mighty fine sharp pencil. What are you doing? I thought it was moving in real time for a second. I'm like, whoa, you are going ham on those writing utensils, sir. Ah! I like hacked out my phlegm. There is a body in that eyeball. It always amazes me how people could draw in 4K. I don't even have good enough eyeballs to see in quality that crisp. And this dude just took an eyeball, blew it up with insane detail. How would drawing look realer than real life? Oh look, a perfectly good do not enter sign. Being the menace to society that they are, I think I'll enter. Your sign means nothing to me. Drew a bunch of people breaking into the do not enter sign. So there's this perfectly good space right inside. Ha! I thought this was the most advanced security system on the planet. Guess not. You naughty wuckus bunkus. My brother's asking me to customize their gaming chair. Took me 2 days, but oh, I already know who this is. It's Pikachu! I didn't even realize you could paint a gaming chair. And like the leather is so smooth when you paint it. Y'all real creative with these. Well, golly gee, it's Gojo. I'm more of a mojito kind of guy. She did this crazy edit on TikTok to show off her outfits. And look, she's just spawning herself with a new fit every time she throw it down. That's a lot of work. She spawned herself a whole team. Another one of these super cool resin drawings where they paint a layer of the dragon, pour resin over it, and then paint the rest of it. It is a long and tedious process. Whoa, is that inside of a table? Okay, that is sick. It kind of looks like he's underwater. What is a dragon doing underwater? Y'all are fire types. I smell something sussy. That is one juicy pen. Very inky. Are you writing circle? Sick Al? Cause this is sick, bro. I'll create. I thought it was an I. It was an R. Somebody failed cursive. The whole world's been going insane over Squid Games, including me. So you know that honeycomb cookie that I tried making in another video? They made it on the nail. Put in a star-shaped cookie cutter, but that ain't it. Now, time to drill it away. Can you separate it? Oh, it's coming apart. No casualties today. No, ma'am. I made a dalgona nail out of it. That is very cool. They even salvaged the nail. Came out great. At first glance, this might look like a school lunch. A very nasty one, I might add. But this was actually an art project that somebody turned in. And none of these are food. It's all nasty things that look like food. Green beans? I think not. They're actually painted cigarettes. Yucky.
This absolutely vile mystery macaroni are condoms and painted beer bottle caps.
That is absolutely vile.
This is actually paper mache and nuts and bolts. It's funny because it actually just like comes out. These are scouring pads that she kind of cut into like that fake chicken nugget shape.
That chicken nugget been through some trauma. I'm feeding this meal to the vegan teacher. If you had to eat one of these, which one you got? I got that mystery drink. This dude on TikTok poured out some sand on the table, put a tray over it, poured some water in. You gotta trust this process. Put in the product that you're trying to take photos of, a leaf and a hairdryer, and then they took these photos of this bottle and made them look so professional. No beach necessary. He made a beach with no beach. That is insane how this turned out. You mean you don't actually take your photos on the sandy white beaches? I'm deceived, but also impressed. This painting turned out so well. Flip it, let's see the reveal. Ah, it's Ichigo! Yeah! Oh, it makes my day seeing some bleach art. Finally making a bowl. Is that a record player? Why is it orange? I've never seen an orange one. So they baked it over a bowl. Oh, and then it becomes soft and malleable. Oh my goodness, you know what? I have seen these at a fancy furniture store, and they made a vase similar to this and sold it for like several $100s. But now I know your secrets. Asking guys on Snapchat to draw me a makeup look. These guys really understood the assignment. They kind of creative with it. And she brought it to life. Oh, look at this. I like that one. That's gonna come out sick. Yes. Y'all are so good at makeup. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Hello friends, it's me, and today is a lovely day to check out some creative things that people have done. So this is how they made an Among Us card. So these are all the pieces to it. Pop the little crewmate on a black card, and then cut it, and then oh, you have the base of the card. And then you have the bottom half. And then you have the piece of meat. It's a sticker, and then cut it. Whoa. It's so insanely cute. I would freak out if somebody gave me this for my birthday. They took a coin and they just sliced right through it. Goodbye, 5. And I thought they were gonna make a necklace out of it, like one of those trendy coin necklaces, but no, they're making a ring out of it. And look at this, the way they just carved it, filed it down like it's some acrylic nails, polished it to absolute shine. Wow, we broke a Coke bottle for this? They're making a fake diamond out of glass from a broken Coke bottle. No way that can be the same thing. That ain't the same thing. That diamond is a paid actor. I cannot believe this tomfoolery right now that I am witnessing. They made that out of a coin and a Coke bottle? I'm a little sus. I love art TikTok. And then I came across this where they're just painting, right? And it looked a little messy on the back. And then they flip it over and then wha-bam! It looks like it's printed. Whoa! This is so insanely cool. I want one of these. Where can I buy one of these? And it's like painted on glass. I think this works like pancake art. Like you do certain layers first and then fill them in. And then, oh, it makes sense in my head. But if you know how pancake art works, it's kind of like this. Speaking of pancake art, you see, you do the darkest layer first, like the line layer. And then you see how they did that? And then you flip it over and it's a bootleg emoji. But I believe it's the same concept. You make a Mr. Bean out of a bean. It's clay. It's not actually a bean, it's clay. Oh, where he painted the eyes. No, sir. Literally came to life. I thought he put a towel on his head. Like when TikTok boys pretend to be girls. Oh, and the body? Whoa. Oh no, he's naked. Oh no, not the butt. You gonna do the front too? No, I didn't think so. Was the crack necessary? And then this, whoa. It's crazy how it just like wraps on it. Pop that head on. Whoa. Now bake him, preserve him for eternity. My dude got more skill in his pinky nail than I do in my whole entire hand. The way he molded those eye hollows was just like, skirt, skirt. Yes, ma'am. You guys know what to do, right? No, I don't. Is that the vegan teacher? They make it, oh, it is! They're making her on an egg. Oh, y'all were carving an egg that still had the yolk in it. Oh, you ballsy, you ballsy. Oh, they just sucked it on out. And then made a nightlight. Okay, do me next. I don't even know. You could carve an eggshell with that much detail. If you guys don't know the vegan teacher, all she does is like make ukulele songs about why you shouldn't eat McDonald's and why you shouldn't eat ice cream. So carving her on an egg and making a nightlight, the absolute most respectful disrespect. I respect that. We made a mold of us holding toes. So you see, these two best friends, they just like went like that, but with their toes. Catch me on my next day off. I'm trying to do this with my friends. After they did the first step, they filled it up, and lo and behold, the mold. Some quality dining table decor. Just their feet intertwined. Bro, how do you even do that? Y'all gotta have long toes for that. Wait, I have long toes. It'll probably work. Y'all remember Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh? Upgrade. Well, this is him now. They painted Kaiba's head on the PS4. Oh, it's perfect because it's like the PS4 literally built like him. Like his vest and how it's pointy. That's actually pretty cool. How do they do that? They made kiwis into Mike Wazowski's kiwi. And they're all different expressions, bro. This is so cool. Is that a chocolate chip as the eye? This is blowing my mind right now. They look so juicy. I just wanna devour. Absolutely delicious. I had no idea. The plastic part of the controller just like pops off just like that. I mean, how else will they make custom controllers? But anyways, they drew on it and then hand painted it. And then you got this sick design. Spray it and then pop it back on. Wow. Pretty cool. Spent 102 hours making the sculpture. Looking like a mighty fine piece of meat. Steak? We making a steak? A fake one? I mean, they actually baked it for real. Does that make it a real steak? No. Just because you bake it doesn't mean you can eat it. Oh, and the plate. The plate is also a paid actor. Oh, so the whole meal. Steak, baked potato, plate. It's all fake. It's clay. Is this how they make those fake food props? Looking like an Outback Steakhouse commercial. On TikTok, I found this water droplet art and it's super cool, but also super simple and anybody can do it. So you just take water droplets. So you kind of have to let it drop on the paper gently. You must be very gentle. And then keep the paint pretty thin and then drop the color. And then the water droplets are just like, they suck it up, absorb the color. Paint them whatever color you'd like. Oh, they're so satisfying. I just want to like ruin them. What happens when it dries? There's no way to preserve them like this. Will they ever dry? They kind of look like Skittles. I could just like slide them right off the page. But what's the point if you can't eat them? So they built a mini house, but look at it, ain't nothing mini about this house. It's even got spiral stairs, a front porch, and then when you go inside, look, this does not look like a mini house. It has a whole entire kitchen. What, half this house a kitchen? Or half this kitchen a house? Oh, you got a little dining room, you got the bedroom upstairs. Bro, how does it look so tiny on the outside, and then you have all of this, you even have an upstairs. This is insane, look how little it looks. It's so little. Can Home Depot start like selling these? I'm buying them for my dogs. You know where they would go? Under the house. They would literally sit under the house. Printed. Nice printer. It's not a drawing. Hold on. So you see when I was 4, 5, 6, this is how I would draw. Dang, you draw like that at 7 years old? Hey, she's really good. At 8, 10, 11, age 13, you be drawing like that? Whoa. I wonder how old they are now. What? How you go from 14 to 15 and now it's like, bam. It's like puberty also hit your art. It just glowed up in such a way. Whoa, that Nutella be looking, oh, forget the Nutella, the balloons. The balloons! You telling me that's not printed? Oh, the humongous piece of meat. Oh, it's glorious. Mwah. Beautiful. It's crazy how drawing skills can just like level up over the years. That didn't happen to me, and I was drawing my whole life. Some people got it, some people don't. So take a bottle, cut it open. Are we making bottle spaghetti? Nope. Perhaps a little sleeve. A pouch, I think they're making a pouch. Wow, so it's a little pouch. Pop your charger through it and then it holds your phone. So if you only have those chargers that are like high up with no place to put your phone, not gonna lie, it's pretty genius. That's a really good idea. And it's so simple and you could probably do it with like any plastic bottle. You know, it's always risky business. Making some sand art. My dude didn't want to make a castle. He made a whole entire alligator. Droppings and all. Is that the poo-poo? Did it do poo-poo? You know, all it takes is just one wave. So he really took up half the beach for this. I'm surprised Karen didn't like walk on it and sit on it. Oh, look, the perfect spot. Oh, so satisfying. You see the way that they just like took the clay and just smoosh. Big fat boosh. Oh, that was nice. Looking like a SpongeBob clam. Oh, they're making a living room out of this. Oh, the rug. And then the little couches. Oh, I cannot handle this level of cute. I have a mighty urge to just squish it. Okay, now that's more my kind of sandwich. A slab booty sandwich. When you put the mustard size, it just like make a smack on the bologna booty. I ain't eating the crack though. This is how to make a lava lamp. Vegetable oil, pour it in a vase, however you want to say it. Add some water, add some food coloring. Is that it? Is really that simple? Are you gonna mix it or not? Oh, Alka-Seltzer. That'll make it fizzy. Watch the magic. Whoa! Like a red blood cell explosion. I've seen other ones like this where they take a light and then they put it on the bottom of it so it like actually like lights up. I didn't know it was this simple though. My dude's like, come into my cave. Is this a tree? This ain't from BC. He just carved the whole entirety of the inside of the tree. This ain't no caveman's doing. It's literally the inside of a tree. Y'all went to town on it. Carved it like a holiday ham. They took a tree. We make a tree art today. Straight out of wood. Oh, the inside of it is red. So they're filing it down. Oh, and then the lacquer. And then that's how they make those really shiny high gloss tables. So it all started as a tree. Super thick trunk. I've seen these tables and how much they cost. So that'll be $10,000, please. This is another tree trunk art. So after they've carved everything, they dumped all the dust. And then you got this. They hand carved the dragon. Wow. The Shimada brothers could never. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below and let me know which one of these was the most creative. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and the hello friends, it's me. And today we're gonna be checking out some creative people on the internet. I came across this fake window trend on TikTok and it is nothing like I thought it was gonna be. So it is a projector. That is a projector projecting what looks like to be a fake window. And you can put like whatever scenery you want. No window necessary. Like it's on a wall. You could be looking at New York City without living in a shoebox for $3,000 rent a month. So when you first look at this, oh, it just looks like lines, right? And then when they put this over it, it's running! The jaguars come to life. I feel like this takes a massive amount of brain power to like create this art. I've been seeing these molds on TikTok. You put ice in them, you squeeze it, and then a heart comes out. And how does this stay on the tree like that? Wow! Look, a perfectly good lipstick. Did I say perfectly good? No, not yet. Wait, just molded a thumbs up out of it. Now it's perfectly good. Okay to use this now. You know, just have to make sure. Y'all ever try one of these head massagers? They feel so good. But no, sir. I don't know if this is a good idea. I mean, I asked for a head massage and got me a scalp bun. Y'all ever wanna just flatten it, revert it to its original state? I ain't never seen anybody do this before. So they did Tom Holland. Basically, this guy makes art by slicing through a paper. How is this possible? Like, it's just sliced and then it just cuts on the paper. Bent at different angles to create like shadows and dimension. I get that, but making it into like somebody's face, making it recognizable? How? Step 1, stuff your shirt. Step 2, put some tomatoes in a bowl. Step 3, become a turkey. When your girlfriend asks what's for dinner, me. So she went to a restaurant and ordered plain rice today. This is what she got. They had a lot of extra time on their hands, so they literally made the plain rice into plain rice. I mean, you did ask for it. You know, they just went above and beyond. Very nice. Just when I thought TikTok couldn't get any more bizarre, they reimagined a chicken nugget as a hot anime boy. Let's see this. You gonna be crispy. Gonna be greasy! I don't know how I feel about this. No words, only questions. His villain origin story be like, I was deep fried alive, but I survived. So y'all know how to tie-dye shirts. So she used ice to make some geode shirts. Put the paint onto the ice, and then when it melted on the shirt and made this absolutely sickening design. How did melting ice and paint on a t-shirt make confused? I decided to bedazzle a basketball for a photo shoot. So she took a basketball, painted it white. I spent like 10 hours on it for, oh, hell no. I understand it's cool, but like I ain't got that kind of patience. But like, wait till you see this finished product though. And then when it's done, painted the black. And then here's the final result. Oh, very blingy. Gucci taking notes right now. Bedazzled basketball, $10,000, easy. This is what I say when I'm shopping online. You know, I'm just trying it on. Can't actually go into the store and try it on right now. So like, cut out a picture of himself and then just scrolling through the shirts like, let me see what look good. She made this art piece for school and just look at it. Bro, if that isn't just automatic A, blow the rest of the class away, I don't know what is. So she made a mold with her hands. Basically, you just like dip it in the thing, wait 3 to 5 business hours. I don't know how long it is. And then you got this mold of the hands. It came out perfect, by the way. She painted the hands and look, they already look so realistic. She used clay and flex tape to make like the part that makes the hands floating. Add sand for texture and wha-bam, that finished product. And it looks like it's picking up the sand and the sand is just like floating in real time. I really hope you in art school. I don't see nobody dropping this much time and effort on an art project in high school. By no one, I mean me. So when you're watching this dude draw, it kind of just looks like splotches, right? But you have to wait for it. And he starts filling them in, coloring it, and it's like, what is that? And then puts a rounded mirror, and it reflects into this pic. I think that's Conor McGregor, right? How? It's like all stretched out and like, but once you put the thing there, it's like condensed. Sensory overload! Oh no, y'all done cracked it the wrong way. Oh, that's got a lot of seeds in it. Very ugly watermelon. I don't like those. Okay, just because it's a cube now doesn't make it any more appealing. I don't care how much frosting you add to it, it doesn't change the fact that there are an infinite amount of seeds in there. Put some fondant over it. Okay, you know what? Now we speak it. I would have never known in a previous life that that was a watermelon. Sir, what kind of voodoo magic is this? Cut it open. Where did the seeds go? Where did this? There's no seeds on the inside of it. This is the weirdest watermelon I've ever seen. Look how much seeds it is. And then we cut it on the inside. Nothing. Seedless. Did me a bamboozle. Okay, I can't imagine how long this would have taken. Everybody knows you don't paint like this. This ain't MS Paint where you could just press the paint bucket fill option and then it just like fills each individual section. Is this Billie Eilish? Oh no, she's red. Maybe it's Satan. But is Satan blonde? Whoa, add the details. I don't know who it is. Maybe it's Billy Ray Cyrus or something. You're gonna have to finish the photo for me. Oh, we adding all the shading. Oh, she's not red anymore. Okay, now I am certain it's Billie Eilish. Oh, here comes the drum solo. That's not how you art. Pablo Picasso could never. Show you and then show your art. But did you have fun? Okay, so I had to take like 10 looks at this before I realized all of this art is made of pills. Everything. All I recognize is the fish oil. Those big old yellow ones that I can't swallow in one try. The black one, like, this is insane. You could really make art with anything. I asked my stepdad if he could help me make a floating bed that I saw on Facebook. And Dad was like, say less. I go, these floating beds, they're expensive too. So they made the wooden frame. You know, it only looks like it's floating. It actually like sits on the ground, but like you don't see that part. And then they put LEDs around it and this is what the finished product looks like. Mwah! Very cool. I like the LEDs, nice touch. Monsters, y'all got nowhere to hide. I can see you. They drew a big Pac-Man at the bottom of the escalator and then dots on each stair. So when it comes down, it looks like it's eating. It all started with a slab of clay. You tell me this is gonna be a person. You know, the other day I tried to like mold something out of clay. It didn't quite go as planned. You know, it kind of just stayed in this state. I didn't really know how to smooth it out anymore. But like, wait. Look how they smoothed it. So that TikTok guy, the angry nice guy, is that him? I'm gonna sound really stupid if y'all have no idea what I'm talking about. Now we got an iPhone charger as an anime boy. I can't with this. He gonna look like Gojo, huh? I mean, I kind of wasn't wrong. We got bored and decided to make cute pizza. Mushroom pizza. Frog pizza. You know, I forget that y'all can really make shapes out of dough. Y'all could do whatever you wanted out of dough. Domino's, where is this on the menu? They can make a frog pizza, but I can't order a frog pizza? They got the smallest man on a green toothbrush. Hey, sir, that is not the lawn. That is a toothbrush. And you did this for what? So she told her friends, draw me a cake design and I will make you a mini cake. So they drew Patrick. This actual mini cake. And they got her Cinnabon. Yo, this ain't the rules of equivalent exchange here. Hello Kitty. She makes it like a whole entire like mini cake. We gonna spin it and frost it and everything. It is adorable. Whatever this design is. Ah, very cute. Changing my closet again at 3 p.m. So I'm like, changing your closet? You mean like rearranging your clothes, right? No, she just painted her closet doors. I ain't never even thought to do that. Like, I get painting your wall, but like the door, that makes it even easier. And it's like, if you want to change it up, just paint it white again. Now we got a big old Titan hand. I'd be lucky if I could draw an outline in one night. Just kidding, I draw very fast. But then it comes out bad. But I have no patience. So she didn't want to buy a Louis Vuitton bag and then made one. So you know when you buy something from the store, they give you the shopping bag and then wrapped it in plastic, added some leather handles, just like the real Louis Vuitton bags, and then made this custom shopping tote. I think that's a really good idea. And at a very small fraction of the price for a unique bag. I mean, hey, it came from the Louis Vuitton store, didn't it? It ain't fake. So he took a Ferrero Rocher box. You know, it's got 16 pieces of those candy in it. And he has a phone case that he doesn't use anymore. Pop the phone case on the Ferrero Rocher box. And wham bam, you got a piggy bank man. What are the chances of it like fitting perfectly on it? I mean, couldn't you take like a, I don't know, like a butter box and then cut a hole in it too and that'll work just dandy? There's this designer, Bottega Veneta, $3,300 necklace for a beaded necklace. necklace. What was the reason? This bead master over here was like, is that price correct? Nah, I don't think so. She pulled out her bead kit and was like, I'm gonna make this, DIY it, and show you how to do it. And it's like, if I knew anything about beading, I just might, because it's actually very stinking cute. She just wove the flowers together and look, practically the same thing. Look at that comparison. Over $3,000, made it for less than $5. I can't even tell the difference. This is kind of extra, but this couple literally did a custom alphabet font in each other's handwriting. So look, when you start writing anything, it's in their handwriting. Bro, I can't lie, that's kind of cute. They took this old Louis Vuitton luggage. It was in pretty bad shape. Cut it apart and made 2 bags out of it. So I've been to some like vintage stores and they actually do this. They like recycle the old bags and make new bags out of them. So it's like using a real Louis Vuitton bag, but you're like making your own bag. And they got 2 bags out of one. And it's gonna be unique. No one else is gonna have it. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below. Let me know which one of these was the coolest one. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and the hello friends, it's me. And today we're checking out some very creative people. I love my trash bin. It's an actual trash bin. Are you insulting a MacBook Pro? This post is brought to you by PC Gang. My MacBook is trash, quite literally. So that's exactly what I did. Turned a MacBook into a literal trash bin. That's actually pretty cool. The newest Apple product on the market, Apple Trash, for the low price of $999. Posting memes in the real world. Will Smith, oh, they took a cutout of Will Smith, put on a door hinge, and his hand is just bam. Every time you lock the door, you get to slap Chris Rock in the face. Oh, the crying guy. Put him on a faucet. Infinite tear glitch. This guy on a light switch. Flip it up. When art imitates life, very satisfying. Do more. Box, the other eye, please. Oh, thank you. And did he just move? He really said, the other eye, please. Ah, how is the animation like so fluid? Oh man, imagine being able to make your drawings come to life. A really easy way to draw bamboo, or perhaps it's a palm tree. You just draw a line and then just like smudge it upwards and downwards. And who knew it was this easy? Or maybe you guys just make it look easy and my thumb ain't got the same smudge capabilities as yours. So you just draw the lines and then smudge them upwards. Look how easy that looks, and it's like automatic shading. I gotta try this out. How to draw a hand. No, absolutely not. I thought you were drawing a bush. I could tell you those are not leaves coming out of that bush. They drew like a 9, another 9, another 9, several 9s, and then connect the lines of the 9s. There you go, a hand. That is one position, just this. Not me drawing all my characters like, sorry, I only know how to draw one hand position and this is it.
Me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
I thought this was a pizza, right?
Instant City.
That ain't no pizza, that's an instant city. And he put it all back down. So you're telling me this is not food. It's not a piece of burnt bread. Not pizza. It's an instant city. This is the forbidden city of burnt bread. It's kind of lit though. How many times did I just like pop it back up and then just... I like the sound it makes. And the satisfaction of destroying an entire city with the palm of your hand. An easy way to make a watermelon. Oh, wait, they had the pink and the green on the brush already? So you draw the seeds first. You know, I always thought those go on last. So they put a little bit of green on the paintbrush and then the rest pink. And then they just like swooped it. And wham bam, you have a watermelon slice, ma'am. You can make the slices as big or as teeny tiny as you would like. Do a full circle, you got a full watermelon. They're using this technique where they take a brush and just like smudge it upwards. And it creates this like really cool effect that looks like it's moving. Kind of look like the Northern Lights. Is that what the painting is? I guess so. How to draw hair. Do a bunch of little squiggles. Wait, is that the way to do it? Oh, make the shape of the hair and then draw spirals. Oh, that's even better. That's way better. How you gonna say this is acceptable when you just did it like that? That's honestly how I draw hair. I try to do like individual strands and then I realize I cannot draw hair. Also, I feel like I don't practice drawing enough like I used to when I was younger. So I whip out my iPad and draw like one thing every 6 months. Unfortunately, I don't have that kind of patience anymore. But I think we learned a valuable lesson here. Draw the full shape of the hair and then draw the spirals and then erase the shape. And I can't tell you how much better that looks. They took an orange, took the skin of an orange, took a few more shapes of orange. What are you making with orange? Ah, what is that? The entire orange inside. What are they making? What kind of shape? Is it a Charmander? No, what's the middle one between Charmander and Charizard? Might be getting a Pokemon. Oh, this one! Dragonite! He's not in the Charmander family. Are they gonna make him entirely out of oranges? I think so. Oh, I was like, how are you gonna get the green, you sneaky? They took a leaf, still part of the orange. Oh, and then the little claws out of the fiber of the orange. Oh, you guys are real good at this. The little antennas. Oh, that's not fair. Y'all are cheating at this point. I mean, it's still an orange, right? The annoying orange is still an orange. And then the finished product, they made him entirely out of an orange. Dragonite literally evolved out of an orange. That's cool. Meat or cake? That's meat. Cake on the barbecue? What's a cake doing on the barbecue? That's illegal. It really look like some meat. It's like perfectly glazed, charred. No, it's chocolate. What a scam. I ain't trusting anything anymore. Nope. All of these meat, fake. Could be vegan. Y'all are getting way too good at these cakes. Some baby back ribs. I'm done. You know, it's only a matter of time. In a few years, you're not even gonna be able to tell the difference between a real human and cake.
In a world where people are turned into fingers, they must make do with their size.
That was probably the single best TikTok I have seen in a while. Like, this is one person just making all those sound effects, made an entire game out of their 2 fingers with a soundtrack, sound effects. Those are some talented fingers. Would definitely survive in the wild. She stuck a flosser on a nail. Oh, wow. It actually worked. So they were using it as a guide, and I'm like, wait, they removed it. And the string, what's up with that? And now it's back, and better than ever. Your very own personal thumb flosser. You know, that'd actually be quite convenient. So you run your fingers through your hair and get a thumb full of follicle. I thought this was paint at first, but they are drawing with a ballpoint pen. Also, does your pen have a boo-boo? Why is it so bandaged up? So for the background, I've never seen anyone do this. They just took ink and their finger and then just like filled in the background. Oh, this is sick. This kind of art right up my alleyway. Peel away the edges. This whole thing is a masterpiece. Like, it looks like digital art, but made with a ballpoint pen. She made gloves that look like McDonald's fries. How do you resist the urge not to eat your fingers? Fries are fingers, not food. What? I love these drawings where they sketch something out and then you have to wait till the very end where it just like comes to life, just pops off of the page. Like, it starts out as a pencil drawing, but it looks like a water droplet. Add the white, use a Q-tip to blend everything together, then add the nice contrast. And that's what really makes it pop, the contrast and the highlights. Oh, make it shiny, a moist, shiny foot. You're probably looking at this like, what is that? It's a t-shirt that is tied up with hundreds of ties. This is like max level tie-dye. You know, with regular tie-dye, you take some strings, wrap up a t-shirt, pour the paint on it. But this is like calculated tie-dye. This has like hundreds of steps. This is just insane. Just look at the finished product. This was made with tie-dye. I don't even know how to explain this. This is like the most intricate tie-dye I have ever seen. Like, it don't make sense. Each little section was painted a different color. And then when you take it all out, it's this. This is the back of it. Is like a completely different design. How are there cubes? I thought tie-dye was like a surprise until the very end when you unwrap everything. But no, this is like calculated. I know your every move before you do. A block of chocolate, yummy. Oh no, that's not chocolate, it's a turd. No, it's not. I lied, it's clay. Heart. What? Oh, those are creepy. I like it. They kind of look like mouths. Is it going to be teeth? Oh, they're going to be eyeballs. It's like a little plate out of clay, but with eyeballs. Hear me out. This, but a bowl. Fill it up with cereal, soup. Serve it to your child. Imagine finishing your cereal and getting this. Staring right back at you. I think he looks kind. She is gonna do a Gucci shoot with some rain boots and just random things that she has in her house. A green coat, a hat, grandma's tapestry, and then put everything together. And you really have to like trust the process with this. Use this as a backdrop. Those are the photos? It looks straight out of a magazine. How do you just take random things around your house and just create this? If you told me this was a Gucci ad, I would believe you. Without using any actual Gucci products, that is impressive. Ah, I love these videos. Color matching a cucumber. You really gotta trust the process with this one. I mean, we doing yellow and white. Where's the green at? It's kind of looking like an avocado. Are we drawing the right fruit or vegetable? Some brown in there. I don't know how they do it, man. It's starting to match the color. Oh, we're even doing the background too. Some green and red. Throwing all these random colors in. I've never taken a color theory class and it shows. Add the seeds. Oh yeah, it's starting to all come together. Where did the paper go? Just all blended together. Nice. As a reward, you get to eat the rest of the cucumber. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and the hello friends, it's me. It's Sunday today, so we're gonna be checking out some very creative people. Have you ever seen anybody actually make a wooden spoon? No, I did not think so. So it started out as a block of wood, and then they started carving out the part that you scoop. Added a single flower. Oh, there is resin involved. You know this is gonna be good. So the middle part is like a clear resin, and then you see the flour floating in the middle of the spoon. This looks very special. This would be my favorite soup spoon if I had a favorite soup spoon. It looks like a pear. Are y'all making a fancy drink? No, because it's resin. Poured a bunch of flowers into it and then, ooh, pop it out, pop it out. Oh, it's gonna come out clean. Oh, it's a light bulb. Is it? Oh, yeah, put the bottom on it. Wait, does it actually light up? It actually works as a functional light bulb? No way, that is so cool. So you can use a light bulb base with an LED light to make it actually look real. And you just tap it to turn it on and off. Oh, this is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. She suspended a chocolate sauce bottle by its neck, popped a hole into the bottom, and then let it dangle from a string so she could decorate this cake. And if you just keep letting it do its thing, it makes this really cool design. I mean, half of it ended up on the table, but still, it's a pretty neato idea. But at what cost? Sacrifice a whole syrup bottle for this. Also, who put chocolate syrup on cake? Is that a thing? They made these custom sneakers. Got a Louis Vuitton stencil. Oh, that came out nice. Oh, started cleaning it up a bit. I'm not gonna lie, those look good. I can see the Louis Vuitton print creeping through. You've shown your true form. If that's not your thing, look at these Nikes with the drippy swoosh. And then you take it out into the sun and the color really pops. So vibrant, you might need sunglasses. My favorite, some good old resin art. Now we have this heart with a bunch of triangles in it. And every single triangle is gonna get filled with a different shade of gold resin. Some is sparkly, some not so sparkly. Oh, and then pour a layer of black all over it. All right, pop it out. I wanna see the finished product. Oh, the best part is when they pop it out. Oh my goodness. I love how clean it comes out. Left no crumbs. They did their nail with marshmallows, stacked up marshmallows. Ooh, and then when you take out the toothpick, you still got the marshmallows. Oh, what are you gonna do with all that? What about the back of it? A snack for later? It's only a matter of time before I get hungry and consume my thumbnail. It's literally a marshmallow and I have no self-control. Day 11 of making Minecraft blocks out of yarn. So they're gonna make a pumpkin. Ooh, that came out nice. Very clean. We got all the sides, because you know, it is a box. A cube, if you will. Oh, it came out so cute, and there's more. These are very cute. They basically just like sew them together with yarn. Why aren't more grandmas doing this? At first I'm like, what is that? A slug? A leech? You poking holes into a leech? No, perhaps it's clay. Maybe paint? Anyway, she's adding texture to it with this little tool. Kind of looks like a lip, an upper lip. I know I said lip, but for a split second when I saw the finished product, when I saw two of them together, my mind instantly went butthole. No, it's lips. And they're sparkly. That's pretty neato. What kind of brush is this? How are they doing the paint like this? You gotta put down 4 colors to begin with, and then this is all with one stroke without ever picking the brush off of the paper. Whoa. And that very fancy squiggly line completes the dragon. This started out as a plain black rock. She did this little intricate design on it. And then all of these are specks of paint. And then add some more paint. And we got like this colorful mandala. Whoa. You know, really jazzed up this rock. Can we call it a stone now? Goodness gracious, is this rock getting married? Really fancied her up. Kind of looked like a very expensive cookie. You take a bite, you shatter your teeth. Danger cookie. I saw this on TikTok where they started taking apart AirPods. And I'm like, ooh, so that's what's inside. You got all the metal parts. And then now you got nothing but an empty shell. At first I'm like, what are they attaching? He's cutting up all of these pieces and made this empty AirPod sculpture. What does it mean? They got their insides ripped out and now they're just chilling there. And then he starts putting tape on a can. Wait, where is this all going? There's a point, I promise. You just gotta keep watching. You gotta trust the process for this one. Took some yellow gold, put it in this device. I'm assuming he's melting it. He's melting the gold. Submerge it into water? Oh, he dipped the headphones in real gold. Removed the other pieces and started filing them all down. Buffing them, we're gonna make them perfect. He's making gold-plated AirPods. No way. Some prince in Dubai, mouth breathing, watching this right now. Why have regular AirPods when I can pay 20 times the price and have gold-plated ones? And they are fully functional. They work. Tested. Dang, I cannot believe that. They came out drippy. What a flex. So they used real slices of dried up lemon, put them on a wood base, poured resin on top of it, and you have this stool with lemon slices in it. Oh, and it comes with a mini one. Wait, is that a charging pad? No freaking way. How is their phone charging on it? They just put it down. I like the one with a lot of lemons, but this one wirelessly charges your phone. Y'all really took it to the next level. They poured some epoxy. Oh, I didn't even know you had to like mix this stuff up. Put their hands in it, made a mold of their hands, popped them out, painted these bad boys. Oh, we even painted the nails gold. A cute little touch. Put them together, strung some LED lights through it. They're making a lamp. Poured some epoxy to make it look like the hands were pouring the light. No way. Oh, I like that. But isn't it weird seeing your hands just holding the light? I don't trust nobody else but my hand to hold the light. Now I pay the bills around here. I control the light and the thermostat. I love watching these. Like, epoxy art is just so incredibly cool to me. And I would love to try this one day. This guy works at the office at Legoland, therefore has access to every kind of Lego imaginable. And so for Julie, he put together a Lego turtle coming out the ocean with sand. There are just way too many pieces of Lego. I took it a step further and made a box out of it with a drawer that pulls out. That's made of Legos too. Dang, they really upgraded. Imagine trying to walk barefoot in this office. They got warnings up everywhere. Imagine working here. You would have access to any piece of Lego. You could build anything. So this guy makes road signs, and you'll see the whole entire process, how they make it. And instead of a regular stop sign, they asked him to do a lowercase stop sign with very small letters. You know, not stop, please, stop. A stop sign with the volume very low. And so it goes through so many layers. Ooh, make them edges extra crispy. And then put all the layers together. Oh, it's holographic on the inside. Fancy. Peel off the final layer, and well, bam, there you have it. A stop sign with a very small stop. Are you stopping for the stop sign or no? Your letters are not aggressive enough. This artist makes sculptures of faces that look like they're getting smushed together. Maybe he's just a little wet. They're wringing him out to dry. Guys, I think he's stuck. What it feels like to wear a headband all day. My brain finna burst out through my nose. This is what he looked like before they tied him up. You see, simply too round. Must wrap him up like a Christmas present. So you know those hot wax stamps that they used to seal envelopes? But they did this one with a flower, pressed it down, and just added a bit of spice. They applied a holographic resin on this sunburst design. I have never seen a holographic resin. Whoa, it's so shiny. It looks like the universe. Hey, where's the finished product? I wanna see what it look like. Y'all just pour the resin on it and then throw it away? I think not. Some more resin art. They made a balloon dog, but he's clear with pieces of glitter in him. A swimming buddy. Even a foggy. Why grass inside foggy? Oh, look how small it is. It is teeny tiny. So she did this makeup look, and at first I'm like, okay, I know it's gonna be a Coraline look, because you know, the buttons. But then wait, where is this going? And you just gotta trust the process. Add some cracks, that's a lot of cracked. Some bones, because you know, skinny. Fill it all in. Even more cracks. I wanna look broken. And then the final look. It is the other mother from Coraline. This has gotta be one of the best ones I've seen. Hey, I thought this was a photo. A photograph? No, it is the world's smallest brush to do all the little details. Like at this point, you're painting in pixels. Goodness gracious, each single strand of hair. I can't even imagine how long this painting would have taken. Jeez, every individual eyelash. You are painting 10 times better than my eyesight. Like when I look at somebody, I don't even see that much detail in their face. How? Y'all are wild with it. At this grocery store, they have a watermelon balloon and they try to build a slice of watermelon out of the boxes of soda. I think they succeeded. I was like, why you got the Coke Zero in there? But it's supposed to be like the watermelon seed. You know, I think they did a really good job. Until a Karen walks in asking for that specific box of Sprite. I see a nice thing. I want to ruin it. This guy is a beach artist who does these insanely huge murals in the sand. If you want to know how big it is, this is a drone flying up, showing the entire art that he did on the beach. You see how small these people are? I'm surprised that Karen didn't trample her way through it. Like, oh, but I want to sit here. Can't you do your art somewhere else? Me and my son would like to sit here. You got signs up or something? What if somebody accidentally walks on it? I guess we starting over. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and the